Hello, everybody, and welcome back to... Those are some big chat windows. Let me shrink them. And welcome back to Beneath the Tide, with everybody here, except Kate.
I was going to say, almost.
We do have some announcements before we begin, and then we got a juicy recap to go through. So, and this is also episode 27, so thanks to anyone who's been following us for this campaign for almost 27 weeks. We've had some time off. Episode 27. 7th level, too.
Yeah.
We have a podcast up on iTunes and Spotify. Just search up Mimics and Monstrosities and you'll find us. So look us up, have a listen, give us some sweet ratings. When we also have a channel dedicated to the podcast on our Discord, so you can give us some sweet feedback. Episode 5 of this current campaign is up there for your viewing pleasure. Go have a listen and indulge in one of my favorite cliffhangers that we've done for this campaign so far with that episode. No spoilers on what it ends with. No Curse of Strahd tomorrow night because I will be out of town until Sunday night to get away from the hubbub of the city. And it's a good thing because a lot of fun stuff I need to prep for Curse of Strahd based on what happened last week. In terms of demystifying DMing, I let Sam take over for that because you may have noticed there was no episode this week.
Hey, everybody. So, yeah, about that. Being a teacher is busy work. And I just started my semester up again. I was on summer break, which means I had like all the time in the world. And now I have like none of it. So finding time to film and edit the episodes is harder now. Especially because like I'm going out of town tomorrow morning with my students. And then next weekend, I'm like also not out of town, but busy for work stuff. So it's just real busy for right now. So I'm going to do my best to get that started up as soon as possible again. But it's going to be a bit before I can get another episode. I'm going to try and like build up a backlog as soon as I can so I can like have those ready so I can release them a little bit at a time and not run into this problem again. But thank you for your patience.
Yay! That said, you can check out the previous episode, Running Engaging Combat.
Yeah.
And take a look at that one, because I tried my best at doing those tips during the Ameen fight last week, and what a fight that was.
That was fun.
Also, for all the campaigns, I'm currently in the process of building a wiki to keep information in, so... And it's going to be for all the games we've played on the channel. So City Below, which is our first campaign we ever did. That was strictly YouTube. House from Bent Hill, which was our haunted house game that we did for a short time. Curse of Strahd, Grimshade, Dungeon of the Mad Mage so far, Soldiers of the Lich Queen, Beneath the Tide. Currently we're going to wiki to get all that stuff set up. So feel free to contribute information whenever that comes. It's a big thing to do, but I figured it might be fun for me to keep stuff remembered in my head and how things happened. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in all the games that I run that it's a lot to keep track of. And I think a wiki might help, because even the people who watch can take part and submit information as long as it is not false, because anybody can edit a wiki. Anyways. When we last left the crew of the Void Maw, they had continued making their way beneath the Great Pyramid after Prince Ameen intervened during the Flameskull's attack, preaching that their souls were his for their trespassing, as he destroyed the Flameskulls with a surge of magic from elsewhere, which revealed a secret door descending deeper into the pyramid. The party descended downwards and found themselves in a corridor of stained glass images depicting the life of Prince Ameen and detailing how his curse came to be. Noose discovered a pressure plate that would result in a boulder being sprung and crushing them all should it be triggered. But they all easily just stepped over the plate, avoiding the trap that would cause their grisly end, possibly. 10d10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
After more downwards descending, the party came upon a room full of bodies and a sphere of annihilation, where a strange undead elf wearing a cloak of flesh is moving bodies into the sphere of annihilation before moving onwards down a hallway. The party hid, not wanting to catch the attention of this individual, and when it was safe, they pressed forward, making sure to avoid the sphere hanging in place. They eventually came to a large doorway where Ogden Boon opened the door after some discussion, as he was one of Ameen's cursed. And upon opening, the rest of the party became afflicted with Ameen's soul scar curse as well, and they moved forward and entered the tomb of Ameen, a room full of sand and a swirling green rift-type portal in the back of the room on a stone landing. In the middle of the room was a sarcophagus, and upon entering, bits of sand formed into Ameen, and the party didn't hesitate. They were here on a mission. After a tough battle in which the vase of Ameen was shattered, Ogden Boon did his best to get him to focus solely on Ogden and away from his friends. The plan worked for a moment before Ameen punched Ogden Boon to death and semi-chokeslammed him, and left him to die in the sand before turning onto the remainder of the crew. However, by some combined efforts by Eclipse and Noose, Ash got up close and personal with the Mummy Lord and killed him with the Stormcaller Trident, his body exploding into dust, which destroyed the heart as well, which is very key. With the curse of the pyramid being destroyed along with Ameen's body, the pyramid began to collapse in on itself, flooding with sand. The party noticed that the rift was also unstable, as well as a large demonic entity began crawling from it, the same entity seen in the stained glass images of Ameen's life. However, the party rode the rising sand upward and fell down the outside of the pyramid and landed safely before the pyramid itself was sucked into the rift of green energy, and the rift too vanished. The party quickly performed a resurrection ritual on Ogden Boon, which was aided by a strange half-elf woman, similar in appearance to Ogden himself, and by Pipshin, who had shown his true form to Noose, in that of a twisted court jester. In moments, Ogden came sputtering back to life, and the party collected themselves and headed back towards the city of Stone Sun for some much-deserved rest and relaxation. And that
Thanks, guys.
is where we're going to pick up this week. With you guys, before your chimals, having been in a pyramid for nearly 18 hours or so.
Depending on how real the time was in that staircase.
Depending on how real the time was. You guys are now standing by a huge crater in the sand. And your chimals still very much alive.
Do we notice if the food has returned to its once freshness, or is it just perma?
It'd be still spoiled, unfortunately.
We're like an hour from civilization.
Oh no, I was just trying to suss out the magic of it.
Okay.
I'm more actually in character. I'm assessing. Do you think everyone's still sick? I'm worried. I'm worried about my mother.
Oh right, yeah. We can go back and find out. And Ash is gonna is rainbow parasol.
As soon as you guys exit the pyramid, you notice the heat is nowhere near what it was. Like, it's dropped significantly. And in the distance, you can actually see storm clouds rolling in. And Ogden, you'd know, storm clouds haven't been seen in Silger for a millennia.
But yeah, thousands of years.
Noose takes the fishbowl off his head.
That's right.
And then there's a crack of thunder and raindrops just...
I keep the parasol up. I'm start using it as an umbrella.
This is I want to gauge the response of the chimals. Like, are they doing okay, or like, are they freaking out? Imagine
they're just so relaxed, just eating the food that's still there.
Oh, I'm surprised they aren't like freaking out because they've never seen rain before. Like, they wouldn't know what it is. Like, I think it's freezing. By the way, it's so chilly. Like, it's like that thing where you have like a whole body shiver. Like, you're just like, like that. Shall we get out of here?
Yeah, I point. Oh yeah, because at the end of last week, I tossed the ruby-encrusted box to Ogden when he woke up. I pointed and I say, "Yeah, we've got to like bender rager of a vacation to get to. Since now that we did that,
So I guess on the agenda, hands up, Sunstone, or do you want to go to Merchant? Sunstone or Merchant? Who's up? Who's up for what?
which one was Sunstone? Was the like city with the moat and everything, right?
Stone Sun and yes.
Stone Sun.
Stone Sun.
That is
when
the
you-
capital.
When you're from there, you can switch it back and forth however you want.
I assume the translation from the local language is like it's
Yes,
tricky, right? Yeah.
You would know, Ogden, that Stone Sun has more in the art of relaxation services in terms of bars, magic shops, taverns.
Yeah.
Whispers of other things. Something called the Bone Grove.
Oh,
If you know
listen.
what I mean.
The Bone Grove, you know the Bone Grove is a fight club.
I had to clarify that one.
Oh, I'll be honest, Noose, there is a... I look over at Noose and he's making that face.
Bone Grove.
Noose, my dude. Kate doesn't show up and this is what happens.
Just like fungal life.
Why? We'd gone so long. Like, okay. It has been 0 days since fungal love was mentioned.
Erase the board, we'll start over again.
Yep. It's one of those, like, it's been this many days since an accident happened.
At this point, it's like more like a calendar that we add like sheets to it or just rip them all down. Damn it.
What's up?
Noose, my dude, there's a place I think you and honestly, Captain, I think you'd be great there. Not for me, but there's a place called the Bone Grove. Bone Grove?
Yes.
Boneyard?
Bone Grove.
Thank you. The Bone Grove. Yeah, I think you guys would, if you want to blow off some steam, I think you could really, we'd be able to punch our way through it. I'm feeling good.
I've had about enough of fighting for a bit. I'm still a little sore.
Well then if we're
going to place bets.
Guys, you know what? Let's go to the big city. We'll be able to get to all kinds of relaxation. You know what? Hold on. Noose, if I'm not mistaken, you've got all the cash moolah, the money, all the rubies, the gems, the what have yous.
I have some.
Okay, do I need to roll an insight on you, my man?
I have some. Well, oh wait, we should probably consolidate this. How much do you guys have?
Well, I have a total on me. What I've got, every piece of everything on me. I currently have 800 gold pieces. If that's a lot, I don't know. And I think I have a box of rubies.
Yeah,
You can keep the rubies.
Well, thank you for being so generous. Thank you.
Well, I think those are the party fund. Those are going to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to make my intentions clear regarding this celebration. If we're not banned from at least 3 establishments by the end of this, I will consider the endeavor a failure.
I'll be honest. I aim to misbehave.
All right.
So Ogden's got about 1,000 gold worth of stuff. All right.
I've got about 1,100 plus 200 in rubies.
Oh wait, hold on.
Loose rubies.
Hold on. Just pulls out his green visor and his little calculator.
Little abacus.
So
and Noose. Oh, I was just gonna say, Noose. I pull out of my sleeve. I've got an abacus, a pocket abacus, if you need it.
that's perfect.
Nerds.
Close. So how much did Ash have again?
About 1,100 plus 200 in loose rubies.
So 1,300.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have a bag of 50 pounds bag of 15 severed heads. I don't know what that's worth. I'm still carrying that around for some reason.
Gross.
Anybody want these?
I've actually never been to the Bone Grove. Those might go a long way in an intimidation in there.
Or
I'll be
it might
honest.
get us arrested. They're really good at. They really smell.
Yeah, I mean,
They're pretty putrid, yeah.
I mean, if you're aiming to get kicked out of somewhere, let's go big or go home.
I want to say get kicked out in the fun way, not in the brought a bag of severed heads through the front door way.
Tomato, my man.
We need to talk about this.
All right. So, if my calculations are correct, we are only about 700 gold short from Ogden's Black Dragon Potion.
Like total? Like everybody?
Everybody all together, we have 9,327 gold pieces.
Wow.
Does that now, Noose? I just want to tell you about budgeting real quick. We have a very real budget for a party that this will take a heavy toll on our funds as far as parties go. So, do we have a budget of rubies? Is that included in that total?
Hold on. Let me split it up, and we can all have our shares, and then we can share. How much, Captain? How much do you want us to split it up?
Well, we never the box of rubies. I don't think we ever counted into anything numeric.
No.
I think that's just been an ill-defined box of rubies.
Is there a way that I could look
that?
at it and
Ogden could easily figure out how much it's worth, how much it is, yeah.
do I need to roll on that, or how
Nope,
much is it?
you just need to look at it.
Great, but then I look at it like some sort of Rain Man with just rubies.
So, you get the idea that with all the rubies on this encrusted lockbox, even with some of them pulled off, because I believe some of them were removed,
A few. I've taken a couple off. Yeah.
it is worth about 4,000 gold pieces worth of rubies on that thing. It was a mighty fine treasure that a pirate captain had stolen.
Okay. So
So could I have that one more time? What was that total one more time?
4,000.
4,000. Okay.
So,
Then
unlike
Noose. Could I
Yeah.
borrow that cap? Could I borrow that cap? Just your green cap.
Yeah, here.
4,000 gold. I give it back to Noose.
Thank you.
all right. So while we're here, we have a fair bit of gold besides this. So we have a decision that I think we should make right here and now while we're in the desert and away from temptation.
Great. I also want to say, with haste, purple worms live here.
Okay, let's talk and ride. I like that idea.
Okay.
Let's get on the
Hey,
Kaimel.
Splatoon.
The horrifying noise they make.
And yeah, that comes over, its long giraffe-like tongue comes out and licks your face, Noose. It's telescoping like goldfish eyeballs looking in different directions.
These were less horrifying last time we saw them.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that they had telescoping goldfish eyes.
They're so cute.
They walk up and their eyes just go whoop, and we're like, whoa.
Yeah. If you've ever seen it, those like goldfish with the big bulgy eyes, yeah, that's what they got going on here.
you're just the way you're describing it reminds me of those flies that push air into their eye sacs.
Basically, what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
And it just like it approaches you, Noose, and just licks your face.
Aw.
Marion, please.
Saunters over.
Oh, there we go. Right, I actually named you. Terry.
Terry also saunters over. And Eclipse's Kynal also saunters over.
All right.
Praline.
Praline, that's correct.
Oh,
Yes.
So how are we splitting this up?
Right, so that's what
We
I wanted
probably
to
should do all this splitting up in town where people can see how much we have.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Certainly the money you just mentioned we should split up evenly amongst ourselves. However, in regards to the box.
Yeah.
Oh, Cap, that's all you, Cap. If you
Well, so the way it came from our captain, so three of us. The way I see it, it's all of ours. But I see two options for us that we can take here. Option number one, we spend it reasonably. We have a fun time, and then afterwards we take whatever is left after our celebrating, and we split it up amongst ourselves. Then there's the second option. Option number two is that we take it as a personal challenge to spend every last copper in this box in celebration and don't stop until it's all gone.
Oh man.
I gotta tell you, I'm up for number two. If we can get the crew matching outfits, if we can get them all matching outfits, which will be a challenge because one of our crew, I believe, is a half giant. So
Yeah.
that's
So shopping montage first.
Jitterbug. Jitterbug.
Oh, now I'm just picturing a tragic gasoline fight accident.
They're in the desert.
Oh.
It's oil.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So that the way I see it, those are the options, and I am up for either.
You know, I gotta tell you, I too am up for any one of those as long as we make our way.
So, real quick now, I'm just gonna divide this up 4 ways. 9,327.
Yes, that one, which is that one. Is that including the money we already have as well, or is that just what we have? Like,
That's all of our money put together.
so like including the money I have.
Currency, yes.
And
Okay.
the money and the money I have.
Not including the gems. Not including not including the chest.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But it's including
Okay.
like if you pool all of our money and the money we've gotten that we haven't divvied up as well.
Yeah. And
We're just gonna
this
pool
also
them.
doesn't include Noose's diamonds.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think that sounds like a fair thing. Just divvy up.
All right, here we go.
Well, I'll also mention that if you take option 2, I will, as captain, make attempting piracy a number 1 priority on our way back to make up the funds.
I will say the streets of Stone Sun.
Yes.
There you go. Get a 50-50 shot.
I'm the worst. I'll say the streets of Stone Sun. If you want to swindle, if you want to finagle, if you want to haggle, if you want to pickpocket, if you want to entertain, if you want to impress, beguile, bamboozle, oh, these are your streets. These are the streets where riches are made and lost daily. Oh, I'm so excited to get back home. Oh, baby.
All
That
right,
sounds like fun.
each of you, here you go. Here's your
Right,
share. Here's your share. And I made sure that your entire share, Ogden, was made from gems.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I can count it so much easier. I don't get how you do the other stuff, but thank you so much. I start to I fully swallow a couple, like the bird, like the birdman from before. Just a couple, not a lot, just a couple to cover myself.
Okay.
Great. And then I put the rest deep inside my robes and my pockets to make sure they don't get stolen.
Those wonderfully colorful robes.
Yeah, those wonderfully colorful robes have like they're hidden in spots and spaces. So I know where they all are, but no one can take. There's no large amount next to each other, so that like if someone does take some, they'll only take a little bit. Like they're just in spots. Everyone sees me tucking rubies into just different spots and like.
Ogden, should we be worried about pickpockets?
Oh no, you should. But that's kind of part of the economy, is that you expect to have some rate of attrition as far as your money goes. However, if you catch a pickpocket, they will give you information.
Can we back up to the fact that you just ate a couple of those?
Yeah, it's called a savings account.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what else I expected. All right. So news.
Wait, hold on. You definitely saw the. You know what? Here's the thing. I should know his name. I literally always forget his name. But the breeder of these beautiful camels were riding very rapidly towards Stone Sun. You saw him.
Right, I just thought that was a weird Birdman thing. Not to be racist or anything, but like.
Oh, you're coming off a little bit.
I mean, I suppose, but I'm sorry, but like.
Check your privilege.
I did literally grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. Like silverware was real silver.
Dang.
I was very rich growing up. My family is like owns an island.
Man, yeah.
But I guess that's no excuse. I really should re-examine my biases here. I apologize.
I mean, no. You don't have to apologize to me. We're cool. But if you guys want to throw back a couple, it helps if you it helps. No pressure here.
Each of you can add 2,332.
Now, is that the number? Yeah.
Oh, don't add.
Yeah,
just like
that is the number.
All of your current gold and add in 2,332.
Do or don't add.
Well, you just make sure that your total gold is 2,332.
That. Okay. So total should just be 2,332. Okay.
Justin, if you could update her gold.
Yes.
So the number we're looking for is 2,332.
Yes.
And
I no longer have my 200 gold worth of rubies, right?
Correct.
Okay, that went to someone. Okay.
It probably me.
Yeah, that was off the Medusa.
No,
correct?
that was just loose rubies off the box that I had pried off, and then they didn't go back.
Oh, I didn't count those.
Okay, all right. I'll throw those. I'll put those in the box.
Okay.
So now that box is worth 4,200 gold.
Yeah.
Ogden Boon is 4,200 gold. It's like
an ATM. You put money in them and it just No, I don't want to pay for a receipt. Email.
Going, Silger's going papyrusless.
Paper receipts. Anyway.
You ever been to a CVS?
The ancient scroll says.
All right.
The Kymel variety store. Let's make our way to the big city.
Let's vote. Okay, so we've got two. Noose, what are your thoughts on the spend reasonably or spend it all debate?
I think we should go shopping first.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what, Noose? I like where your head's at. Yeah, I think let's get fancy, but like I'll tell you what. If I could,
like, I need some supplies. I'm almost all out of healing supplies, and like,
if I could not die again, that'd be great.
Guys, you're thinking all business. You're already moving ahead. We need to celebrate before we do any sort of business stuff. We need to celebrate our victory. We need to act. We're pirates. Let's be irresponsible.
I can't fully celebrate.
Why?
Someone gets hurt and I can't help them.
Who's gonna get hurt? Okay, someone might get hurt, but then it's just a good story. No one's going to die.
We can't really have a lot of fun if we can't, like, afford to get hurt. Maybe lose a resurrection or something.
All right, you know what? If you're willing to go that hard, then all right, I will.
Party until you die.
Yes. All right. If we're willing to party until we die.
Oh, just
sure.
I'm not drinking whatever that green stuff was.
Yeah, the kelp rum.
I'll be passing on kelp rum.
All right, let's keep track of what.
Has about half a bottle of that left.
Put it away. It's just shaking it.
All right. Oh, to Stone Sun.
All right.
To Stone Sun.
All right. As you guys take the 2 to 3 hour trek through deserts back to Stone Sun.
I figured I should let everyone else know anyway as well. And almost no spell slots as well. So.
Oh, are we still? Oh shit!
We haven't had a long rest.
Yeah, there would be no long rest yet.
Oh, whoops! Well, then I think I am at.
So I think
1 hit point.
1 hit point.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Perhaps before we go shopping, we should get ourselves set up in some incredibly lavish rooms at a very expensive inn hotel.
Yeah, I know just the place. We also have free lodging at the Silgar Society for archaeological enthusiasts if we want it. But let's go swankier because those are used by students.
So Ogden,
I want to sleep in silk.
Ogden, you would know of the Shield and Elephant Tavern and Inn.
Let's go to the Shield and Elephant Tavern and Inn. You're gonna sleep good, baby. Can I finish as I'm writing on Marion the Kymel? Can I finish what I have in my map? Do I need to roll for that?
No, but like a map to the pyramid or a map of the pyramid?
Yeah, I want to finish what I remember.
Yeah, you can finish the map, but there is no more pyramid. It got sucked into that rift.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The artifact is the map.
Cool. Yeah, of course.
And if we have time, I'd like to try and dedicate some time to remembering and verbally documenting what we did, like kind of like a picture by story, or like so as
great.
I have the map and then like kind of writing down the story of our adventures.
Sure.
I'm just imagining like all of us are writing these Kymels like and Ogden is just like able to write and do everything very great.
Written 4, yeah.
Nobody else.
All right. So yeah, during the 2 to 3 hour trek through the desert, it's a little different when you guys left it. The sand dunes in the dune wastes aren't as high as they were when you guys went through previously. The sand seems to be receding a little bit. And as the sand is receding a little bit, you guys see actually a city where an abandoned city that wasn't there before. That is Kandarash. And you guys ride past Kandarash because it is abandoned. And as you keep riding,
it's getting like washed off by the rain, though.
Yeah, and you start to see little bits of greenery poking through the sand. Like the jungles of Silgar are slowly coming back to life.
I'd call that slowly. It's been 2 hours.
Well, little bits of greenery poking out of the ground. You can see where little springs are forming with water as the rain just comes down. Almost like the rain is bringing life back to the continent. And eventually, after 2 to 3 hours, You guys eventually get to the outside gates of Stone Sun. And those Kevishay, the jackal folks standing there, 7 feet tall, with their giant glaives just guarding the gates. They recognize you guys from the day before.
We'd like to actually inquire about a premium stable for our Kaimo. We don't expect you to do it. We just want to make sure we can inquire about it.
Do they have stables at the Shield and Elephant?
Wait, but I thought they weren't allowed inside the city.
There's a private entrance to the Shield and Elephant.
Is it like it backs up to the wall and they have their own entrance?
They have their own entrance for Kaimals and other exotic. You should see, you should see people bring in elephants and all sorts of rides. You should, some people, I have seen a wizard turn themselves into a dinosaur just to get the treatment that you get as a pet there. Oh, baby.
So, do you guys want in the city or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And they open the gates.
All right. All I want to know about this place, Ogden, is if I want someone to fan me with a palm leaf and feed me grapes, do I need to hire that separately, or can I get that service at this establishment?
Here's the thing: you can get that service at this thing, and if you tip correctly, you'll never have an unbreezy moment at the Elephant and Shield. You'll never have an unbreezy moment if you tip correctly.
All right, like enough. Correctly meaning like enough, or in the right? Do I need to do the right handshake or something? Is it amount based, or is it is there a method?
It is amount based. If you tip too much, your helper will become complacent. If you tip too little, they'll become angry. You got to hit that sweet spot.
I'll defer to you on this.
You know what? They only react to one person. So anyone tipping, they're gonna come right at you. I'll do my best to help.
All right. Let's go. All right.
Cap.
So
I'll do my best to help.
As you guys are moving through the streets, you do notice the citizens who are once dour and declamped seem a little more happier, spirits raised. Much more foot traffic. Definitely showing off that this is a place where 200,000 some odd people live. And where are you leading them, Ogden Boon?
We should probably see your mom.
No, I was actually. Oh, thank you for saying that. I was going to say. I don't know if I'd say it out loud, but I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, we're going right." I just have a quick thing. We'll go right to the pleasure, to the Elephant and Shield. There's one quick and just. It's like I'm trying to be as helpful as possible and trying to. Yes, we're going there, but walking straight to where my mom would be.
All right.
Straight to my mama. Straight to mama.
You head to your mother's house.
Yeah.
She would be in which district?
I know. I would know which district she would be in. She'd be.
Yes.
Now I gotta ask you. I ask you as the DM. Is there a central center of learning, like a central archives, a central library?
Yes, she'd probably be living based on your lifestyle and everything.
Yeah,
you would probably be taking her to the Sun. You'd be probably going to the Sun District, where all of the very wealthy individuals live.
Interesting. Yeah. But I think she'd be near that Institute of Learning.
Yes.
Is where she'd be? Yeah, closest to. Yeah.
All right. So you take the party towards that way.
Yeah.
You start. When you enter the city, you're in the Star District, which is where all the shops and inns and taverns are, is in the Star District.
Hey, crew, I'm moving quick. If you see something you like, take note of it. If you see something you're into, we can certainly come back, or we can stop quick. But I'm moving fast, and also keep your head on a swivel. There are sticky fingers everywhere. Then beelining.
All right, so you guys eventually take about an hour to get to the Sun District, and immediately when you enter the archway through the Sun District, you see it's guarded by two very large minotaurs. Black flesh, ornamented, pierced horns. Their armor is made of gold and jewels. And they're standing there with two massive halberds. The halberds are maybe 12 feet long. And the halberds are also just made of pure, like, ruby and diamond. And they're both just standing there with these halberds, and they look down at all four of you, because Eclipse is there, and they're just like they're looking you all over, seeing if you're worthy of entering the noble district. They looked at Ogden Boon. They recognize him. They let him pass.
Fellas, they're with me.
They nod, and they allow you all to pass into the Sun District. And as you enter the Sun District, immediately you guys are hit with a very different change of scenery. Canopies of silk drape across the roofs of the buildings, giving permanent shade in here. Various people in very rich silks moving about, mostly half-elves and humans in this part of the city. Lots of just enormous houses, like 3-4 stories, and almost like mansions. There's really no small little houses in here. It's all this ornate, large mansions and palaces, just as far as the eye can see. Cobblestone streets, and it definitely looks like a place where just rich people just congregate and live.
This is what I'm talking about. All right.
Cap, if you wanna close that parasol, it's gonna be cool enough in here. But no pressure. No pressure if you want to keep it up.
I had forgotten I even had it up.
Noose. I wanna let you know. I wanna lean in close to Noose.
Yep.
I wanna say sticky fingers are mostly expected in the market areas of this place. Like I said, there is a rate of attrition for wealth here. Most people go out to shop with more than they need. And then I proceed forward, and I just keep walking.
All right.
And I go straight. I try and beeline as much to my own as I can.
All right. Take another 10 minutes through these large... These streets are wide as well. They're not like the streets of Dawnbreak Cove, which were big enough for, like, a cart to still have to move around. This is, like... Maybe the streets are maybe, like, 200 feet wide. That's just the walk... Like, that's just the cobblestone. 200 feet width. And on either side are just massive houses. And then generally there'll be like a large space of maybe a couple acres where just a bunch of fruit trees are growing, like oranges and lemons and other citrus fruits, mangoes, bananas. And then groves of fruits none of you have seen except for maybe Ogden Boon. Purple spiked fruits that seem to squirm and wiggle every once in a while. And then more large houses, and the biggest of which is a house that maybe takes up about 6 blocks with its yard, and it is a massive, just ornate palace with guards roaming around the outside, and yeah, various people dressed in silks also patrolling the yard of this massive, massive mansion. And you do not know who lives there, but it is just a massive, massive, massive mansion, about 10 floors. And it is the biggest house any of you have ever seen. It rivals... It makes the Montsosa estate look diminutive in scale.
Including, like, the vineyards and everything?
Yes.
You said only 6 blocks, though.
Oh, 6 blocks worth of open like area of like walkways and paths, like very large blocks where these streets are 200 feet.
I suppose. Okay, yeah.
So it is
because I was picturing the vineyards being like acres and acres and acres of like vineyard and farmland.
Wowzer.
But yeah, the house itself, 10 floors, and it too takes up about a decent size area of land. But yeah, eventually you guys get to where Ogden is leading you.
Now, I want to talk to them both. My mother is quite smart. She's smart as a whip. She's a little up there in age, but she's smart as a whip. And I don't think she'd ever be mad, but she may be disappointed in a life of piracy, rather over a life of education. So,
well, you haven't piloted anything yet, so I think you're good on that one.
Yeah, good point, News. What I'm saying is, I think she'll love you, but don't steal from my mom, is what I'm saying. And then, especially look at News, just don't steal from my mom.
No, I say it twice. Say it 2 more times because he needs to be told. Because I'm pretty sure he still has some of our silverware.
News, and then I look at him. I look at him and I pull up my robes a little bit, take a crouch down.
How do you think I got those silver coins I gave you?
Melt down our silver. Well, my brother probably had to go buy more, so that's fine.
Which one?
The one I don't like. Wait, no, he's dead.
Ouch.
Hey,
Sorry, we've got a lot of baggage, Ogden.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. I really stepped into something, didn't I?
Well, not really. It's just the last time we visited my house, Noose took everything that wasn't nailed down, and I was in a coma for parts of it.
And I killed his brother.
Well, he had to. Wait, did you kill him? I thought I killed him. I could be wrong.
I made his blood evacuate his body.
Right, I do remember that now. That was really.
There was a little bit of like descendral stuff going on, but I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to do it at the time.
I don't blame you. I think didn't he try to throw you out a window or something?
He picked me up.
He's going to throw you out a window, right?
That's what the DM said. But
he picked you up and it was near a window. He picked you up in a threatening manner and near a window. Close enough. Good enough for me.
Yep. And I didn't like it.
Yeah, that makes. I mean, I know you don't like being picked up. I figured this out through trial and error and knife wounds.
Yep.
Noose.
Yes.
Don't steal.
Oh wait.
From my mother.
Oh wait. What?
I'll keep an eye on him.
What stuff is hers, and what stuff is the stuff that is like her name on a bunch of stuff that I can't steal? How do I know if it's hers or not?
Okay. So I go to the door. As soon as we walk through this purple door.
Yeah.
This purple door, I'm touching my home, the door of the home that I grew up in. This beautiful purple door. Once you go through this door, don't steal anything.
Oh.
Outside of that, you know what? If you can get away with it, I'm into it. I'll even help you talk to the guards. I'll even help you get away with it. If you steal anything from my mother, well, you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But just don't, so that we like. Oh man, Noose, you're great. You really are. You're one of my all-time top 5 favorite people. But don't steal from my mother.
All right, fine.
Don't
And
steal
I
from
feel
Tom.
like I'm literally like not worried about anyone else. I feel like
Oh,
this
we're
is
good.
this is primed. I also gotta tell you guys, I talked up Ameen's pyramid before we go in there. My mother doesn't know I was cursed either, so that's
We'll just follow your lead, speak when
Good.
spoken to,
No.
and just let you
Great.
handle this. I think she was sick
Yeah.
recently. If I was paying attention,
yeah. I want to make sure she's okay, and then
That's
we can go paint the town red.
paint the town lots of colors.
Oh, we're gonna go nuts.
I think we can afford purple.
I want to make sure she's okay because
All
she's.
right, yep.
Here's the thing. She's human, so she's not as durable as me.
I mean, my family's a bunch of humans too.
Oh,
So
what?
I thought I was for most of my life.
So you see, and a little embarrassed, I kind of extra point out that I have pointy ears, and I'm half elf and half human. So my mother is Silgarian. So she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Hmm.
And I'd prefer that we don't fill her life with strife.
I'll keep an eye on Noose, and I'll keep my mouth shut.
You know what? Feel free to talk. You're great. She always loves my friends. I pick good people.
I mean, in terms of the piracy and danger and curses and mummy fighting and stuff, and the part about you dying.
Listen, I'd love to get to us just turning this town upside down. But we need to do due diligence. I'm so worried about her.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just buying time. Let's
Yeah,
just
kind
do
of.
it.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm so worried. Her approval means so much to me.
I just lean past Ogden and turn the door handle and push it open.
Locked.
Do you have a key or something for this?
I'll be honest. I don't normally do it, but here we go. And then I do a knock that's just a very ta 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 ta.
There's silence for a moment, and then more silence.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hear the sound of someone walking down a set of stairs. You hear a door unlock. A man answers the door. He's kind of very somewhat greenish bronze skin, pointed ears, long tied back, reddish auburn hair into a ponytail. Very muscular man. He's wearing just a silk towel wrapped around his lower section. He's like, yes, hello, what can I do for you? Yes?
We're here to see Marion Boon.
She's here. Who might you all be?
Well, I'm her baby boy.
Oh, you must be Ogden! And he comes in and just embraces you in a big hug.
You know what? I half resist and go, getting it good, Mom. And then I give him a big old hug back.
And he stands back, and this guy definitely looks younger than Ogden Boon.
Oh, yeah.
In appearance wise.
Oh, yeah.
And he
So
goes,
probably is very much younger if he's human.
Oh, he's not human. He's got pointy ears.
pointy ears.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Okay.
Bronze green skin, tied back, red hair, and a ponytail. And he goes, yes. Well, come in. Sorry for the lack of clothes. It's very hot here. And he...
No, dude, my dude. Have you been outside? Now you haven't been outside. I'm looking at you. You haven't been outside in a minute. Look at it's rain. There's rain. There's rain.
That's weird. We get rain in the Feywild. Sometimes.
Raining men. Hallelujah.
Well, everybody come in. Everybody get in. Get in.
Oh,
Everybody in.
and as you guys step inside, he closes the door behind you guys. He snaps his fingers, and the towel vanishes and is replaced by elegant, sort of verdant green silk clothes and robes. You don't see his junk, but
Quickly. It was replaced quickly.
just poof, yeah. And you get the idea. He is one of the Eladrin. He is an elf that hails from the Feywild. And he goes, yes, she is currently in the lounge. Please, go make yourselves at home. She'll be so proud, so glad to see you, Ogden. I'll go get us drinks.
Russ responds to someone from the Feywild, and there's got to be a response of some kind of like, oh, hey, brother. Or something.
You can't
Some sort of like
can't understand him.
There's just like there's just a like then like a perkle up like a
He just
like a flourish.
Smile cracks on this man's lips, and he goes, wonderful, wonderful. And he just heads off to get some drinks for everybody.
Yeah. All right. Well, my mother's in the lounge. Let's go meet my mom.
What?
Sorry, there was so much preamble. I'm so worried. I just wanted to be cool. I just want you guys to be cool. I'm nervous. It's my mom.
Yeah, you're doing it again.
I'm nervous. I'm just so nervous. It's my mom.
Hello.
Mom!
Oh, Ogden, come in, please.
I'm coming, Mama! Like, I'm there's a jump. There's a jump
Yeah.
to my step.
You jump into the lounge.
Hey, I heard you were sick. I heard you. What happened?
So
Tell me.
when you enter, she is on a very plush couch covered in cushions, various different sizes and colors, and she is wrapped up in a blanket right now. And she's just sitting on the couch. Yeah, I'm still a little
Yeah, hey.
down.
Hey, how are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, can I get you? Can I get you anything? Yeah, I brought friends.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I haven't seen a goblin in a while. Hello.
Oh gosh. News's ears just kind of droop and he like shies away.
I like your outfit. It's very interesting.
Thanks. I made it myself. And he like wiggles it.
You're very skilled. Huh.
Thank you.
Hello there. And she looks at Ash.
Hello.
I'm Marion Boon. I am Ogden's mother.
I'm Ash. I'm a friend of your son's.
Mom, that's my captain.
Oh, Captain, are you on a ship?
Yeah, I've taken to a ship, Mom. I'm trying to spread the Boon name, do the Boon name proud. You know?
I'm so proud. And I assume you've been eating well and being safe and not causing any trouble.
No trouble, Mom. No trouble. I'm just keeping my head in the books. Keeping the books going well.
Oh, I see you met Mikael.
Oh yeah, Mikael. He seems nice. Are you guys an item?
He's just taking care of me for the time being.
Oh, good. Okay.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. Insight check, or is that cool? Like, oh no, Mom. Oh, let me get you some water. Let me get you something.
No, it's fine. Honestly, just please sit, all of you. Relax. Pull up a cushion.
All right. Yeah. Find and pull up a cushion.
I throw a bunch of cushions towards them, and I sit crisscross applesauce on top of it.
All right, and at this point, Mikael comes back and sits beside your mom on the couch, and he puts a tray on the table that's there, and it's a tray of all just silver giant silver pitcher full of wine and numerous just clear glass goblets. And he hands your mom this smaller drink concoction, and she sips it. I just, oh, thank you.
Guests serve first, and I start. I pour one for Ash first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I pour one then for. I am a dummy who can't remember. Oh, Eclipse. Sorry, I pour one for Eclipse, and I pour one. I look at Noose, and I'm like, we've had drinks before. You're cool, yeah? Or am I a total ass for doing this in front of my mom?
The booze.
And I look back, and I'm like, it's kind of one of those, like, I look at everyone and I'm like,
he's just a little boy, little boy goblin.
He's just a little boy goblin, and I'm like,
had a full pint of beer.
Yeah, no, he had a full pint of beer, and he has a half a pint of something that killed me 3 episodes ago. So, so I'm just like, I pour him a halfie, and I go, yeah, if you need any more, just give me a snap or a whistle, and I'll get you some more, bud.
Oi.
So what brings you all to the lovely capital? You're all not from Silgar, I can tell you that. Yeah.
Smart as a whip, my mom. Is smart as a whip.
Well, Ogden mentioned we were in the area, and Ogden just mentioned he had to come and visit and see his mother.
That's so nice. It's very appreciated, as you know.
We just, I'm just so glad you're okay. I heard you weren't feeling well. Mom, Mikhail, could you?
Yes.
My mother's looking a little peckish. If you could you get us some food?
Oh yes, wonderful. Just a moment. And he claps his hands, and food conjures on the table.
Great. Could you
Oh, sorry.
Could you sort her wardrobe?
I feel like you want some privacy.
I do. Yeah, literally. I'm sorry.
No. It's good. Your mother and I just had some privacy ourselves. And he gets up and goes to the pantry.
First off, Mom, still getting it. Nice.
She raises a shaking hand and just.
I slap her hand, just, but in like a nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, like.
Yeah. Not like a old lady, but like a flap.
Just a
Getting it. Second part. We ended Ameen.
Why would you go into the pyramid? Her once friendly demeanor turns to daggers, and she looks right at the person Ogden called Captain.
No. And I jump in front of him. I was like,
I was cursed.
Oh, you were cursed?
Yeah, Ogden was very brave and selfless, and he saved me.
That's
Well,
no, I'm gonna come clean, Mom. That's a full on lie. Thanks, Noose. That's a full on lie. I was chosen by me. He tatted me up. I had it, and I show her like
bear arm.
Well, I show her a bare arm, but I was like, I describe. She had to have read about it or something. Of course, yes. Yeah, so I show her like I describe the exact thing, and I start telling her about our tale, and I'm not trying to talk over you guys or anything, but I'm like, please contribute your parts to it, and just like that's the story.
I'd rather not know the details.
No, you need to. You're a scholar. I'll write them all down. I can write them third party, but like you gotta know. I had to know, Mom. I had to know. I had to know the secrets. Like I can't just. We can't just let this go by us. That was one of the biggest finds in Silgar, and I have a map of what happened, and I pull out the map that I made and the details of our journey into the Temple of Ameen.
She briefly looks it over and hands it back, and it looks like she's trying to find words. And just silence.
Yeah, Noose, what's up?
News will be like, well, we found other stuff too. If you like Ogden and you like artifacts and stuff.
I wouldn't care for anything from that pyramid. It's called cursed, probably.
It's a little bit King's X here, bud. Like Biff's an outlier. Biff wants the info, but most of the rest of Stone Sun will be not into what we're peddling if we say it's Ameen.
Hey, Millie and what?
Yes.
Are you sick?
Yes.
What are you sick with?
I don't know.
Can I have a look? Stick your tongue out.
She sticks her tongue out. It looks fine.
It'll test the reflexes. Pretty much do a full physical.
It's also it's also fine. Yeah.
Takes off his green visor, puts on a headband with a little mirror thing.
Yeah. I never understood what those did.
Also fine. Perfect reflexes.
Is it what hurts?
Everything. I feel weak. I don't sleep. Well, I don't sleep. I haven't slept in weeks.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, jeez. If I had a nap, I'd be able to help, I think.
Well, maybe we can... Mom, can we stay in the guest rooms for just a quick rest, and then we'll be out
It'd have to be a long rest.
Semantically, you're
8
correct.
hours. Yeah.
Hey, Mom, can we literally bunk up for 8 hours here? And then we'll be out of your hair.
I don't see why not. It is the morning, though.
Well, we're not going...
it's noon, rather.
Oh, that we'll just beginning to party.
Wake up at night.
At 8. Yeah. That sounds perfect, Mom. Also,
okay.
I can, if you want, I can sing you the lullaby you used to sing me to send me to sleep every night.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just relax here. I want to get her I want to get her like a nice pillow.
Okay.
Pull that blanket up. That it's like one of those full together. It's like a very like an Afghan, but like it's got a lot of it's like weaved together. It's like a blanket. So like there's that silk blanket that's gonna touch her skin, but then the blanket on top of that has a lot of holes in it, so it breathes, but it's a good weight. Like it's a weighted blanket, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Mikhail, can I just call him in? How do you get a hold of him?
Mikhail. He comes back in. Yes.
Hey, could you like back me up on like an instrumental or anything?
Well,
Figure it out.
Can I talk to you privately?
Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. He takes you into the pantry and says, so I don't know what your mother is afflicted with either.
Oh shit! What?
But I've been helping a little bit to help her sleep. I've been using magic to put her to sleep for
Great.
a time.
Thank you.
But she still wakes up tired and weak. Like she didn't get any sleep.
You've heard of this, right? You've heard of this. You're from the Feywild. You know.
I don't know what this is. I think I think it might just be age. Humans, as you know.
Yeah. Yep.
But I feel like your visit might do some good. Now,
Yeah.
there is something I could do, I think.
What can you do?
This is tough to explain. I could take her with me when I go back.
Yes.
And your owl, he's from the Feywild as well, correct?
Oh yeah, brother. Yeah.
He would be able to check in on her while she's there.
Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Take her there as soon as possible. Take her while she's sleeping. Take whatever you need. Is there any monetary? There's no amount of money I wouldn't pay to help with this. Like, there's take what you need from the home. Like, make it. This is gonna be. Can she just wake up in the Feywild, and just continue her life? Can you make it as unobtrusive as possible?
I can.
Yes, great. And I want you to answer me one more question before we put a bow on this.
All right.
Actually, it's a two-parter.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the last time I'll see her?
No.
Great.
As long as you can find a way into the Feywild, you will find her.
Great. And when was the last time has my sister seen her since she got sick?
No. We haven't seen your sister or that side of the family in quite some time.
Okay. Cool. Great. Thank you. Do it.
So
do it. I'll take care of that.
When do you want me to do it? Tonight?
Tonight. Yeah. As fast as you can.
Okay.
To keep her safe and comfy.
I recommend then saying your goodbyes for the time being. I'm glad you stopped by. I was going to do it within the fortnight anyway.
That's very presumptuous of you, but I appreciate your care.
I would have had ways to contact her children. I just want you to know she will not be changed by what happens. She will not.
Okay, that's
she
good.
She will remain human. There is just things there that I can do to prolong her life.
With the
Not
with the same quality.
with the same quality, just not eternally. She is still human after all.
She's never wanted to live forever. Could you? This is a big ask. I'm sorry, Michaela. Could you make sure she at least gets some portion of our library there? She loves to read.
She will be very happy with where I take her.
Great.
And should you ever seek us out in the Feywild, if you ever decide to make your journey there, travel there, end up there.
You know, I've been there before. I fought a cream pie dragon there.
I have never heard of one of those.
Who
that
would?
said, should you choose to find us and visit, just ask for the Court of the Rose.
The Court of the Rose. Yeah, I'll put that on my big book of things. Court of the Rose.
This is where I'm from.
Court of the Rose. Do you want me to ask for you, big guy?
Yes, ask for Mikael. They will know who you speak of.
Okay.
I will.
And if my sister Neola, if she comes, she's got my blessing.
All
If
right.
and if Latimer comes, give him a bunch of shit first. If he wants to see her, fine, but give him a bunch of garbage first.
Yes, I will give them loads of garbage.
Oh, Neola, let her buy.
Oh, yes, Latimer. He will get the
Latimer,
garbage.
give him some good garbage.
I will, yes.
Great. Great.
But spend.
Are we gonna tag team this and get my mom asleep? Sorry, easy. Michaela. Easy. I meant like as a
yes
unit.
yes.
We're going to put her to sleep
Yes.
in a kind way.
I think that was some outer voice laughing. Yes,
We're gonna put her to sleep in a kind way.
I can. Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to
All right.
send her off. Yeah, and then we can
So Ogden and Mikael enter the living room again. And Mikael
Meanwhile, so you have a lovely home.
News has the harpy talons out, and we fought these little harpies, and these are the wigs. And
that's so nice.
I know, right? We took them out super quick. They were
Sounds-
nothing.
He's not stealing anything. Listen to Ogden as he comes in.
Yeah, no, and I look and I'm like, just like thumbs up, just like, thank you, like a true sincere.
And as they enter, Mikael starts kind of like stroking your mom's hair, and you guys watch as verdant green kind of magic starts to like, not like creepy green warlock. This is like bright green, kind of like fey magic, and he's just like stroking her hair. And
I
go ahead.
News totally doesn't trust this guy.
And I give Noose a bit of it. Well, I suppose I'll notice Noose not trusting it. I'm like,
probably,
and I'll kind of like, in a kind way, be like, we're good. But I take a knee next to her. I also start like stroking her hair, and I sing the lullaby that she sang to me every night, which is just.
Noose, I think we should see something in the front hall real quick. There's something I wanted to show you.
Never do this with the Mikael guy.
Get out of here. Stop that.
You're a funny little man.
Quit interrupting whatever this is. Come on. I'll escort Noose out of the room so they can have privacy.
Okay. And he just continues to stroke your mom's hair.
Yeah, stroke her hair. Grab her hand.
Yep.
grab her hands, and I'll be like, "Hey, Mom, you're gonna be so okay. If you ever look at this is Icarus. You know Icarus. He's not a fennec fox anymore. No, he's not a fox anymore.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Right? Like the feathers.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go to the most beautiful place. You're gonna have so much to read and so much to research. And I'll see you. I'll see you again.
I don't doubt that.
I'll see you soon. And if you ever see Russ here, he's gonna let you know how I'm doing. And I'm gonna let Neola know where you are, and she'll come see you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Right? That'd be so nice. I'll let you know. Okay?
Please.
Yeah. I'll let her know where you are, okay?
Okay. And then her eyelids just close, and you can see steady breathing as she falls asleep. And Mikhail takes his hand off her head.
Just sleep, little Kaimo. Not a sound. Because you know I'll always be around. Go to sleep, little Kaimo. Drift off to sleep. 'Cause I'll be with you while you dream. I'm gonna go in and give her a kiss on the forehead.
And as you kiss her on the forehead, she still sleeps. And he looks up at you and says, "Whenever you're ready."
I put her hand down and I'm like,
Okay.
I like you. All right. I head out. Eclipse, are you coming?
Yeah, sorry. I was distracted
You're good.
by this painting.
It's painting.
As you... So where are you joining Noose and Ash? Or
Yep, in the foyer. In the foyer.
As we're standing there, Ash is like, so just out of curiosity, like, just where we're standing right now,
Mhm.
I'm not saying do it, but what's the first thing you would steal?
I want to hear this. Ooh, I want to hear this. But like, as quietly as I can, I want to hear it.
What do we got here, Justin?
Lots of golden, like, vases and goblets and artifact-looking things. Bejeweled, large paintings. Yeah, just lots of silks, pillows.
Anything that looks like kind of mischievous.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Like a nose hair trimmer.
Nope.
No. None of this stuff looks like stuff I could take real quick. So I don't want to have to carry stuff.
There's a framed picture of a child, Ogden Boon.
Yeah, all this stuff is like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Nothing in here.
Nothing, none of this? You wouldn't take any of this?
I mean, like, if I had all day, yeah. But, like, if I wanted to do it without Ogden seeing me, I wouldn't take anything.
No, I mean, like, right. I just meant, like, pretend this is I'm just curious, like, pretend this is somebody else's house. Like, this isn't Ogden's house.
So I want to enter. I want to take the painting of me out of the frame. I want to fold it up.
Oh, hey, buddy.
No, you're good. I want to run back and I want to like put the frame picture of me in under my mom's hand.
All right.
I don't want to take the frame. I want to keep the frame.
Yeah. You give her the picture, and
I put it under her hand.
And Mika looks up at you and says, "Do you think you're ready?"
Yep, I'm good. Thank you. This has been enough.
All right. He steps back. Oh, continue. Sorry.
No. Go ahead. Russ will be able to find you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, brother.
He takes a step back and he starts tracing the air with both of his hands, verdant green energy again, kind of like tracing behind his fingertips, and he creates this doorway. And through the doorway you can see greenery of the Feywild, and you see this large sort of pink, translucent palace made of glass.
He sticks his head from around the corner of the door and he's like,
That one needs to be more trusting.
You know what? I honestly wouldn't have him any other way. He's a bit. His mistrust is more trusting than most. If that makes sense. I trust his mistrust.
Well, I guess that's good then. And yeah, you see through this doorway, you see this massive palace made of pink glass, and in the tallest eastern tower that nearly goes to the clouds, you see an observatory with a massive kind of telescope kind of contraption, but it's not a telescope. Just a massive sort of like looking glass sort of contraption, lots of dials and gears on it, and through the translucent glass of the tower you see just a spiral staircase. It's all translucent, it's all glass. A spiral staircase just full of books upon books upon books, thousands upon thousands of books.
Yeah. Oh, I want to go so bad. Oh.
And he just cradles your mother, kind of picks her up in his arms.
Her loose hand, I want to just give her a squeeze. Just give her a squeeze, like a "I love you" squeeze.
You kind of feel her hand squeeze back a little bit. And then he says, "We won't be too far away." And, he turns and walks through the doorway. And the doorway closes. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Yeah. Great.
And we'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Perfect.
all right.
All right. So we'll see y'all soon.
All right. We can get to the party.
Hello, everybody. Oh, give me a tick here. Clicked the wrong button. And welcome back to Beneath the Tide. Marion Boone is carried through this doorway to the Feywild as it closes. And Ogden, you're standing there in the living room with Noose and Ash in the kind of hallway.
Hey, Noose. What is the first thing you would steal?
The first thing?
Yeah, just the first thing you'd steal. First thing. First thought, best thought.
Well, I mean, I really anything that catches my eye, but like so far, it all just seems kind of normal, like rich people stuff. Like Ash's place had a lot of really crazy stuff too that was really expensive, and I only took like a bag of dice, diamond dice.
Well, let's take this frame to start with. First round's on me. Let's go. And it's the frame that had my job picture. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's.
All right.
I'm starting to feel it. And I start to dance, moving into someone else. I'm starting to feed someone a little wave.
All right.
Yeah.
I need more liquor before that happens.
So,
then the first round's on me. Let's make our way to the elephant and shield.
Shield and elephant. All right.
So
So
unless you guys want to sleep first until midnight, you guys want to take a disco nap?
You have a lot of energy for being someone who recently was resurrected and only has 1 hit point.
Oh yeah, I certainly do.
and -4 to everything right now for rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's take a disco nap till night happens. Let's take a disco nap.
Can we do that at the place? Because I'm pretty sure that was the establishment we were planning on sleeping.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we could. Yeah.
Hey, Ogden, do you know if the stores and shops are closed in 8 hours?
Ogden, you know the shops are open 24/7.
Listen, now there's some rain that happened, and that's new in Silgar. But here's the thing: when you deal in diamonds and you deal in stones, and you only, the only thing that's precious is something that's not nailed down. We can sell it. We can just do business. We're always open. We're not always doing business, but we're always open, baby. Let's these shops. Look, everyone's trying to make something happen. Okay, we're always jockeying for position here. We're always ready to go. We're always ready.
Sounds good. Let's go to bed.
Let's get some. Cat, what do you need?
Yeah, let's go. Bed and then drinking and shopping and partying and debauchery. I just want to celebrate. I joined the life of piracy and I realized that I haven't had a good night of fun since I was homeless for like 6 months. So, yeah.
Cat, you were homeless?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. As we're walking, yeah, it was this whole thing. I couldn't wear my own face, and I was stuck looking like my best friend, who actually is the one I'm wearing, the face I have right now. My dad apparently knew the whole time, but didn't say anything and knew who I was, and let my family just kind of assume I was dead. And so I just sort of lived on the streets for 6 months, and he's an asshole.
Well, hey, as soon as we get to the first place, I'll buy the first round for asshole dads. Let's.
My mom left him.
Your mom left him?
Oh yeah, when she found out when we came back. And they saved them from a firing squad.
You know what? Let's. You know what? We're not gonna drink to asshole dads. We're gonna drink to just sweet ass moms.
All right.
Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah.
I forget. That was like totally fake about your mom maybe being with Eclipse, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was an illusion we got there, and it was just nothing.
And where's she now?
Family, maybe? I never really followed up on that.
All right.
I should probably look into it at some point. After I found out she wasn't being held captive, I kind of just didn't worry about it and trusted her to, be an adult. But
After we have a nap, I can talk to her.
Later. That's later.
Okay.
She needs some time to cool off.
So, would you rather sleep in my childhood twin, or would you rather go to the Elephant and Shield? I know the answer. I'm already heading out the door. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right. You all head out the door, and Ogden, you lead them towards back to the Star District, the merchant area of the city. Not as nice and clean as the Sun District, but lots of guards roam the Star District.
Yeah. Oh, it feels so good not to be in that stuffy Sun District, am I right?
I mean, I think all this is pretty nice. We've spent a lot of time on a boat that smells like half giant.
Kobolds.
And kobolds. Actually, really smells like kobolds. That's the most pungent smell.
Yeah, kobolds. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, but now I'm thinking about it. Is that racist? I think that might be racist.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I get it. Thank you. Thank you for checking me on my half-elf privilege. I get it. Thank you. Sorry. That's shitty. That was shitty of me. That was shitty of me.
Guys are despicable.
I'm trying to do better here. I'm trying to catch myself.
You know what, Noose? I'm sorry. Yeah, we're both learning. We're growing. Thank you for allowing us the room for emotional growth. Here we are at the Shield.
Yeah. So you guys arrive at the Shield and Elephant, and it is a tall 2-story building made of sandstone, and there are flowing purple silks coming out from glassless windows. And on the silks are golden elephants standing bipedal, so Loxodons holding shields on the silks. The door, there is no door. It is an archway. And you see people milling in and out. You see a stable beside the tavern where not many, if any, mounts are currently hitched, and you can hear loud bustle coming from inside the inn.
Would you like to lead the way, Captain?
Sure, in we go.
Let's do it. But I also I want to give him the box
and
be like, if you want to start flexing here, flex hard and really show them what you got.
No. I push it back towards you and say, no. We're celebrating your continued life. So you hold the box and you decide what you are the ultimate arbiter of what we spend money on. I dub the steward of the box.
Wait. Hold on. This is very important.
Yeah.
Ogden, do these guys accept gold?
So, you would know that the Shield and Elephant accepts coin because of the amount of tourists that come through.
But they also take gems?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
They're Solgarian.
I just want to make sure.
Thank you for asking. Of course, they take. It's
like Canadian pennies.
What?
What? I don't get that. Oh, because they're roughly the same size, and someone will if you receive change, you'll often receive like
McDonald's still accepts like Canadian money.
That's funny because Canadian pennies are worth nothing here now.
Yeah.
Oh, American pennies are essentially.
Sorry, I so totally sidetracked us.
No, it's okay. I live in a state that is lobbying for pennies to stay alive because they have Lincoln on them. Like literally, there are Illinois people who lobby for stupid copper pennies that are less than they're worth. So,
only state that still accepts them in toll booths, I believe.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Lincoln, you guys enter the Elephant and Castle.
And there he is.
There he is. You see numerous sort of tables, but the tables are semi-levitating.
They are.
And you notice it's just silks levitating, and there's nothing under the silks. There's no table to speak of. And these silks have drinks and everything rested on top of them without sagging. Just silks that are levitating into the shape of tables. Numerous lights of various colors in lanterns hang from the ceiling. And behind a very ornate stone counter, black stone marble polished sheen of a counter, you see a lizard folk that slightly resembles a muscular Gila monster. She wears these beautiful, colorful teal silks that kind of come down over her neck like a scarf, and then down her shoulders. And she's standing behind the counter, and she's washing some mugs. And Ogden Boon, you would know this to be Hecris Voltris, the owner of the Shield and Elephant. And there's other patrons dotted throughout. A lot of them you can tell are probably tourists from other continents, and others you see like one or two loxodons, giant elephant humanoids just eating. You see those same Kebuche, the jackal folk people eating. Numerous lizard folk in here, numerous turtles. There's a grung kind of sat on one of these tables just eating from a bowl, little purple frog humanoid eating from a bowl, just like nom, 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 nom. And then other humans, elves, gnomes. No dwarves. That's generally the clientele you guys can see as you step in. Strangely enough, no music. It's all just people talking to each other in calm voices. No one being boisterous.
So I take the frame, and I take that box full of gems, and I put whatever gems inside. It was about 200.
Yeah, it was like 1 ruby.
It was like a couple. We put it on top of the frame, and I walk up, and I go, and I slap that on down. Hectris, and I go, excuse me, Hectris, and I like half bow my head out of respect.
Yes, Ogden Boon.
Hey, baby.
Please don't call me that.
What a gaffe. I apologize. I'm feeling. I got a new lease on life, so I'm feeling loose. Sorry.
You look like shit.
I look like absolute trash. I agree. And what I want to know is one thing.
Of course.
It's a 2-parter.
Okay.
What is the price for 4 of your most comfortable rooms? And what is the price tag on getting everyone here, including us, piss the bed drunk? I want to know the answer to those 2 questions.
Well,
what's the price on comfy rooms? What is the price tag on getting everyone here piss their pants drunk?
If you want the most expensive rooms that we have, the Pharaoh Suites,
If there's like one suite with multiple like 4 bedrooms attached to it, that would probably be ideal.
That's the Pharaoh suite.
All right.
It is 100 gold worth of gems per night.
Ooh, baby.
And as for drinks for everybody, you want the finest we serve?
You know what? I would love to know 2 prices. I want to know bottom shelf, and I want to know mid shelf.
Well, bottom shelf you would know is our fragrant vine wine.
Yeah.
And that usually comes to about 4 electrum worth of gems each. And then top shelf is our golden trumpet mead. And that is about 1 gold worth of gems. Wait.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Electrum's more than gold, right?
An electrum is 2 gold. I hate electrum.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. 6 gold worth of gems per glass of the mead.
How much per bottle, though?
Per bottle? I could sell you a bottle. Well, we get about 4 glasses out of a bottle. So 16 gold worth of gems for a bottle.
Great.
That was like middle of the road, middle tier?
Oh, that's the high
That was
tier.
our top shelf. Yeah.
Bottom
Oh,
shelf
okay.
is the fragrant vine wine.
Okay. Because I think about like Player's Handbook has like fine wine at 30, but I didn't know if we could go like super extravagant.
Well, we also have something in the back we usually reserve for specialty when the Pharaoh comes visiting.
Now that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
She disappears into the bag and she brings out this bottle made of pure gold. But it's also see-through.
That's my captain. That's my captain.
The alcohol,
take it.
The liquid,
Yep.
is almost molten silver in appearance. And it looks like it's just bubbling, like it's mildly carbonated. Sets the bottle on the counter. The bottle's maybe a good 12 inches tall, maybe a little bit more. It's a hefty bottle. It looks like if you hit somebody over the head with it, you could do some damage.
Favorite way to measure the size of liquid.
Well, the bottle's made of gold. And
That's
sits
true.
it on the counter. For this, the bottle, well, not a lot of people buy this one. This bottle's worth about 200 gold worth of gems for the bottle.
Now that's what I'm talking about. All right.
I'm into that.
Wait, we're gonna sleep first, right?
Well, we can bring it up to the room and then have it for our leisure.
Okay.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it. I also
If
I
any
also-
of you guys
I
die
studied-
from alcohol poisoning,
no. I
It's not
studied.
the kind of thing you swill. You sip it. You enjoy it slowly.
I also, again, as New says that, I stutter step and balk at it, and just I remember turning into a goddamn pile of sand, having accidentally drank a half, and I go, "What?" and I no irony, no joke, just look. If I drank the whole bottle, would it kill me?
You'd probably just be extremely ill.
Okay.
Ogden now has that knee-jerk reaction looking at any alcohol that I have when I look at gin.
It's so botanical.
So,
Juniper.
it's awful. So would you like this bottle?
Okay? So yes, I pour out the gems inside of the.
Into the box.
The
I-
one or 2 gems that's in the box.
How many? Oh, it was only 1 or 2 gems.
200
Yeah.
gold worth of gems.
Well, then
yeah.
the box itself is encrusted.
Yeah, inside there's about 200 gold worth of gems. It's like 2 gems.
I pour those onto the frame,
Mhm.
and then the box is worth 4,000. So I pour those onto the frame, and then I look at her and I half smile, put the box back in my
She
sleeve.
sees it for sure.
Yeah, no, I know
Oh,
she
yeah.
sees it. Ooh, I like lick
Yeah.
it before I put it back in.
You lick it.
Just to really put.
She kicks
then
you
I-
out.
No.
No.
I was gonna say I take 2 more gems between my fingers. Throw those on top of what we already have.
So, okay.
Could she
Alright.
make change for the box, actually?
She could.
You want her to give you gold for it?
No, gems, but that way we don't have to keep popping them. We don't have to take like a screwdriver out and pop them off the thing every time we want to buy drinks.
Oh, I'll do mage hand on it. I don't care. It's a cantrip. They'll just mage hand will just.
It's like they're encrusted in. We need to like literally pry them out like off the box.
More than 10 pounds of pressure. These are pressed in there.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we sell the box?
Yeah, like if we could, can we just give her the box and get gems as change?
Hey,
That's a hell of a thing to ask of a bartender.
Well,
No,
This is a very
hold on.
fancy
Hold
ball.
on. Hold
Those are
on.
floating.
I'm also in the
hold on.
room, so if you like to direct your questions at me instead of
And also
around
put,
me.
Put respect on her name. She is a business owner, not
Thank you.
just a
Backbone of
bartender.
this community.
Yes, she is one of the pillars, nay, the pillar of this quadrant of our city.
Probably a member of the
And
Chamber of
Frank-
Commerce.
You know what? Yeah, she knows. She knows what's going on.
News is happy
Again.
to set up this butt kissing. So
I love it. And also, I also, there's a thing where I like am like saying these things, and out of my left eye, I'm like, yeah, totally serious. Out of my right eye, I'm like giving just a wink to Noose, going, dude, yeah, you got my back. Like I know, so I can keep going. And she is a goddamn pillar of this community, and you don't just flagrantly say she's. Yes, she's got our back, and we know. And I like start like putting the thing, and I go, we have a box here, and I know that it is worth 4,000.
I have 4,000 in gems. I could give it to you. I have lots of gems stashed away that I donate, as you know, to the Mud District where the poor live. But
That's right.
Would you like to do a trade? I assume.
I would love to do a trade, and you know what? I would actually love to trade under, and I would love to get 3,800 in gold, and I'd love to, or 3,800 in gems, and I'd love for you to donate 200 of those gems straight to that. You said it was an orphanage community.
The Mud District, which you would know is where the impoverished poor people live. It's also where a lot of the crime happens.
I want you to give.
It's also where the Bone Grove is. No, wait, hold on. Sorry. The Bone Grove is not located there, but you get the idea. It's where like a lot of poor people live. It's kind of squalid. Crime.
200 just to start. 200 of our box. I want you to give us 3,800. Just take 2 of that 100 and just. I want you to put that right in. Add it to whatever you were going to. Don't say it's from us. Say it's from you.
She nods.
Just give yourself a pat on the back for that.
And also
augment that.
And also keep, I'd say, 200 of it for 2 nights in the Pharaoh Suite.
Okay.
Oh, then give us if you could.
And the bottle, it's about 100. How much did the bottle was? 200.
200. And
200.
there's the extra ruby rattling around inside.
Oh, that's right.
No, there's the ruby rattling around inside and the gold frame.
So you're paying for the Pharaoh Suite for 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you're paying for the bottle of alcohol, and you're also giving 200 to donate, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we're paying for a round of drinks for everyone to get.
Okay, so a round of
drunk.
drinks. There's like 30 patrons in here right now, and you're buying the golden trumpet. Are you doing rounds of the expensive one, or the mead, or the wine?
I'm looking at Cap and I'm going. I want to look at him and I want to go. Okay.
Let's make some friends.
I was just going to say, if we make friends and we roll high, I think every time we walk in here, people are going to be like, this crew is dope. And that's what I'm thinking.
Calculator time.
So I go.
We get the cheers treatments every time we come inside.
Oh,
Ogden!
afternoon, everyone.
All right, so Okay, 200 for the alcohol, 200 for the
I'll keep track of the party fund.
rooms.
Yeah, we're at 30. We're at 36 from the box. So 3,600
Yeah.
from the box right now.
Okay, so you guys, 200 for the rooms, 200 for the alcohol, 200 donation.
So
600. That's 600 gold worth of gems right now.
3,400, and we also have the frame, and then the 200 worth of gems
Yeah.
on the frame. So
Okay.
it's a frame plus 200.
Yep. And then you want to buy a round of alcohol for everybody here, right?
I want not just a round. I want everyone to be pissed the bed drunk. Like
Sure.
If they turn it down, that's on their agenda. But it's like, oh, put your money away. Put your money. And I communicate this to one more time. Could I have her name?
Hecris.
Hecris. Hecris. I say Hecris. If people come up to you and they offer you rubies, I want you to say, no. I want you to say, no. This one's on the crew. No. I take that back. This one is on the captain and crew of the Void Maw.
Okay. No.
Of the Void Maw. I want you to repeat that back.
Of the Void Maw. I heard you the first time.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just, it's semantically, it's important to me that we make sure captain crew of the Void Maw.
I understand.
And I looked at hand up to high five Ash.
Are we?
Yeah.
Hey guys, are we getting these drinks right now or at night? Because right now it's like 12. It's like early afternoon.
Oh God, you're a child, and I'm encouraging you to day drink.
Well, see, here's the thing, Noose. I lean in and say this quietly. Anyone that's here and drinking at this time, 'cause look, they're already in the building. They already have their drinks. Anyone that's here at this time and already has their drinks really needs a pick-me-up at this point. They're like, they're not having a good day. So think about it this way, as like an investment. We get all these sad sacks wasted, and then we go take a nap for 8 hours. When we come back, we will see the return on our investment. The word will have spread throughout town about the generous crew of the Void Maw, and then we will have a wonderful time tonight.
That's actually a very smart idea. I never even thought about that.
I am a party scientist, and this is my laboratory.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
100%. Ash, thank you. Let's go disco nap, and we'll get this party on.
So you want to buy the rounds now then?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
and I also
there's 30 patrons. What alcohol do you want though?
Let's go with the mead.
yeah,
Okay,
me.
so that is, I said what? 8 gold per glass, 16 gold. No, that's wrong. 8 gold per glass. You can get 4 drinks per glass. 8 and 4.
These are 16 per bottle.
16 per bottle.
And then
Yes.
4 per bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, so 16 gold per bottle. There's 30 people in here.
It's roughly 8 bottles if you count like 2 remainder.
Yeah, so
8 times 4. Oh no, it was 32 to get
8 times 16.
Yeah.
So only that'll be 128 gold worth of gems.
How's the frame? How's the frame and the rubies I dropped in that?
I'm counting that towards some of this payment.
How about this? You said it's about 120 to get everyone in here, all 30 patrons, a drink.
Yes.
How's about this? We will buy everyone in here a drink, and then why don't we round up to an even 300 gold for these rounds, and then just anyone that comes in over the course of while we're napping, you can just first drink for everyone is on us until that money runs out.
All right. So you're currently at 900 gold worth of gems.
Was it because it's 200 for the room, and then
200 for the bottle you guys want.
200 for the bottles, 200 for the rooms. That's 400, and then 300 for That brings us up to 7. Where's extra 2 coming from?
I don't know.
It made sense about 5 minutes ago. We're going to go back and listen to the audio and be like, there it is.
And then we also had the additional 2 from the extra ruby, so that should be a subtraction of 2, so we should be basically down by 5.
Yeah.
So,
But we also have steeds that are being taken care of.
Oh, we should probably pay for those. How much for the...
That's on the house.
Oh, perfect.
If you buy a room.
I mean, we have the Pharaoh's suite. That kind of makes sense.
Oh, I love that.
All right.
Okay, so you're sitting at 500 gold worth of gems.
Great. Yes.
Down from the box. Yes, so we get 3,500 back.
Yes.
All right, you have yourself a deal.
Let's do it.
She gives you the key, the singular key that is made of solid gold and encrusted with gems to the Pharaoh's suite.
Well, let's not lose that.
And slides the bottle over. And on the bottle, written in a... Does anyone here speak... No, they don't. You cannot read what it says on the bottle. That's called Hellfire.
Dark fire is fire. Favorite Disney movie.
Oh, favorite? Oh, dude.
But yeah, the key and the bottle, she hands you that. And then immediately starts passing out the bottles of mead to customers. And they all go, oh! And they look over at you all and they raise their glasses.
Have a good time on us. We'll be back later tonight.
And you guys head up to the Pharaoh suite.
Let's get some sleep so we can turn this night up.
You notice the Pharaoh suite, there's no door. There is just a wall, solid wall, with a keyhole in the middle of the wall.
Nice, why don't you do the honors?
I actually, you know what? I have
to undo the hinges on the door.
No. With the key.
No, with the key.
Oh.
I also, guys, I have a spell. I have some spells left today. I can comprehend language on this bottle.
All right. Well, let's Noose. The door, please, and then Ogden. Once we get inside, we can do a little bit of light reading before bed.
Yeah, just a little light reading.
The wall, the key, shimmers and then vanishes for a moment.
Oh.
Along with the wall, and replaced with the wall is a archway, but you cannot see through the archway. It's like a blank space in the wall.
I look at everyone. I look at Ash. I look at Noose. I look at Eclipse, and I just half smile. And I back in with my arms out.
You vanish through the archway.
Like a woo! Is what I say.
Noose. The whole point of being a pirate is making money, right?
Yeah.
Through that archway is the rewards that money offers. Let's go. And I'll follow after.
You follow. Eclipse follows after. Noose alone in the hallway. Do you follow?
Sure. Yeah. I'll go.
As you all step through the archway, you all feel like you're being pulled somewhere. Kind of similar to how you all felt when you got taken to Baxter's demi-plane.
Oh.
Yes!
And you're brought to this massive mansion. And it is in the middle of what appears to be an oasis. And it's full of just ornate pillows. There are people milling about in fine silks, carrying trays of wine and food. And then as you look at them, they kind of face through walls. And you also see just numerous birds flying around. They're in the oasis. You kind of see crabs scuttling about in the water and little fish swimming around. And there's about 30 rooms just all off of this main landing where you guys have appeared. The floors are just made of pure gold, kind of turned into tiles. There's a large central fountain in the foyer, and the fountain is just of 3 gnomes just playing in water, and they're all like spitting water on each other and laughing. And the staircases kind of circle upwards about 3 stories.
Noose, is any one of those gnomes Pipshin?
No.
Nope. Pipshin has a certain aura of being that you know when you see him.
Yeah, no, joie de vivre. I get it. Joie de vivre. Also, my dudes, let's read that bottle. I
All
cast comprehend languages.
It says in Abyssal, it says Hellfire.
Oh, all right.
We
so
got a
Eclipse
bottle.
would have been able to read it.
Oh, correct. Yep. Well, you don't need to spell.
I stubbornly cast it because
Sure.
I want to read it. Just
It says exactly what it's called.
because I'm a real shitty guy.
Yep, it says Hellfire.
I'm a real shitbird who's like, no, I need to read it. Spit it in my hand.
Yeah, Hellfire.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Well, let's retire to our lavish rooms in
One of those-
extreme comfort.
One of those specters appears before you and goes, "Hello, Ash, Noose, Ogden Boon, Eclipse. How may I help you today?"
We are looking for your 4 comfiest rooms to retire until evening.
Wonderful. Claps his hands and you all appear in very comfortable bedrooms.
Like separately.
Yeah.
I look around my room and I go, I would like your most luxurious bath, please.
You hear, and a golden clawfoot bathtub appears in the middle of the room with rose-colored tinted water.
All right, keep the water hot, and if I dip under while I'm sleeping, pull me up and don't let me drown. Oh, wait. Poof, water breathing.
All right.
And I would like to, I just strip everything off, and then I lean the trident up against the tub, and I get in, I sink completely underwater.
And you instantly just out. Noose, your room is more catered to your tastes. The floors are animal pelts. There's a large bearskin rug. The bed is goblin-sized and made of animal bones, furs, and maybe some aged meat for some reason. And standing in the corner of the room is just a stuffed taxidermy harpy.
Nice.
It's just nice.
And there's a train set on the floor.
The chef kiss.
All aboard the sleep train.
Choo choo. All aboard.
All right, and you pass out. Ogden Boon. Your room.
I am already just naked as the day I was born.
Yeah, your room is basically a library, and the bed is built into a bookshelf.
I just out of curiosity, I have that moment. I've got 1 health left, and I'm ready to get into bed, and I just go, and it's just a moment because I've got all these new books or no, books I don't necessarily have perfect familiarity with. I want to make a roll, or I want to take a look and see if there happen to be any spells I like. I want to scan. I want to do the quickest, the most cursory of scans of like.
All right, give me
Is there knowledge I could attain?
Give me an investigation check with a -4.
Hell yeah. Yes, dude. Yes, my dude. Here we go. Investigation -4. That's going to be a bummer for me. But hold on. Let me figure it out for sure. It's investigation?
Yep.
That's an 11.
I think that's our first roll of the night too. 2.5 hours in. Yeah, you don't really see anything that catches your eye. A lot of smut.
Yeah, that makes sense for Ogden Boon. There's a lot
of smut. One of the books is called The Man with the Trident for some reason.
I see it. I see the cover is essentially a Fabio type, which
it's like a Fabio guy with like long flowing hair, and it looks like he has a trident in his pants.
Yeah, he's got three old ding dongs.
Basically, he's got 3 ding dongs. That's what it looks like.
He's got 3 dinkers, just flexing 3 dinkers. So I look at that, flexing 3 dinkers. It's a weird library, but and then I think Mom would probably enjoy this. And then I just cuddle into bed.
And you pass out instantly. 8 hours pass, and you all wake up getting the benefits of a long rest. Ogden Boon, I believe you are no longer under the effects of the -4 of your resurrection sickness.
Now -3.
Oh, you're at a -3 now. Yep.
Goes down 1 for rest.
Thank you. Let me fix my awesome.
Ash, you wake up in the bathtub.
That's my whiteboard looks like. Oh, I don't get to see any more of it.
Sit up out of the water before water breathing ends.
Yep, and one of those spectral figures is standing there by the bathtub.
Oh, towel, please.
It conjures a towel.
Mm.
The towel is the finest silk.
I stand up.
Or wait, silk. No, cotton. It wouldn't be silk. Silk.
Whatever, I don't care.
You get this silk bathrobe that has the initials GM on it.
Oh yeah, my name. I hold out my arms and just go, dress me, please.
They dress you.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about. I raise my arms. They tie the belt around it for me.
Yep.
And I step out of the bathtub.
This man knows how to be rich.
As soon as you step out of the bathtub, you're in the foyer.
All right.
Of the hotel?
No, of the
mansion.
Of the mansion. Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna sit down in midair and expect there to be a comfy something behind me.
A very swayed stool appears.
I sit down. I just lean back and I just go foot rub.
This man knows how to comfy.
And a bunch of two spectral servants appear and they start rubbing your feet.
Oh shit!
Yep, get in there. Oh, I've been doing a lot of walking and camel riding. Oh, that's good. All right.
Oh my god, this man knows how to comfy. Fuck.
And Noose, you come to in your flesh bed.
Gross.
Noose is gonna spend his morning. He's gonna, or at least his awaking. He's gonna prepare his spells, and he's gonna ritually cast gentle repose on all of his materials so that you re-ups on it so that they don't decay.
Yep.
And then he's gonna take 500 gold pieces worth of the diamond dust.
Yep.
And he's gonna cast Glyph of Warding. And he's gonna do a little glyph of warding on his body.
Okay.
And for the spell he's putting in the glyph of warding, it's gonna be the Revivify spell.
On his own body.
Yep. And the trigger is gonna be if Noose dies.
Okay, I will write that down. That is very interesting. Where do you put it on your body?
He's
the dinker.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's pretty much just below his pant line.
Okay, so not on his goblin dinker.
No,
probably on the thigh. Probably a very
nothing. No place visible.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, you do that. You cast Glyph of Warding and put the Revivify Glyph on your below your pant line.
Yeah, like probably like the number, the whatever.
He could just put it on his ass.
All right. It's on you brand your left ass cheek with the Revivify Glyph.
That's
Yep.
You're great, but that's not an easy glyph spot. Like that's a hard glyph spot you just picked.
All right. Yep.
Pip should take the wheel.
Oh my god! Oh, that is fantastic.
That's about to be our catchphrase for the night.
Oh,
yeah, our motto for the night. Pips and take the wheel.
And then Noose is gonna go over to Eclipse and remove the curse
She's
on
not in
her.
there. She's in her own room.
All right. Well, he's gonna the next time he sees her, he's gonna cast remove.
But
curse.
as soon as you think of doing that to Eclipse, you in her room.
Hey, you got punched with a bad guy. Ah!
Oh shit, that's right. Her max HP is gonna get dropped, but then you're gonna cast whatever, so that won't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So guess what? Noose is already all out of his 3rd level spell slots for the day.
Perfect.
So yeah, she is no longer cursed with mummy rot. She is no longer exhausted, and she gets the benefit of a long rest. So she's back to 59 hit points because of 7th level. All right.
All right. That's enough of the morning routines.
And as soon as you say that, you both you and Eclipse appear in the foyer where Ash is getting his feet rubbed.
Still in the silk bathrobe.
So, Noose takes out his Deinonychus skull, plops it on the ground, takes out his rope of communion, makes a little loop around it, takes out his little tooth-getting bone, puts that in the loop, and then he's gonna cast Augury. And he's gonna say, "Hey, bud, how much shit are we gonna wreck tonight? Are we gonna have some fun?"
Whoa.
Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. We are not gonna have fun, I guess.
And then you can hear a giggle.
Bad signs.
And wheel.
Oh, a little bit of both. This is good enough for me.
And Ogden, you awake in your bed.
I wake up and I go, oh, yeah, baby. I forgot I have to roll my portents for the day.
Do.
Those will probably come up.
Which I'm rolling. Oh, amazing. Oh, this is maybe one of my favorite rolls of all time. Chaboy, Ogden Boon, rolled a 3 and a 1.
Nice.
Making some people fail some saving throws.
Ooh, I'm so excited for what this beautiful dumb day is gonna have for us. Yes.
But yay. And then eventually Ogden, you
I as quick as possible make my way down to everyone's.
yeah. As soon as you have the thought of making your way down,
Yep.
you appear in the foyer with everybody else where Ash is getting his feet rubbed.
Oh, hey, everybody. When did you get down here?
Oh, geez. You didn't see this? Okay, I cast a whole spell. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've been really enjoying this. This has been it's been a while since I had the good foot rub, and these specters know exactly what they're doing. Oh, they're
Yes,
so
we do,
good.
Gerhardt.
Call me Ash.
Ash.
There we go.
Cab Nash, what's the Gerhardt part?
Oh, that's the name I was born with before I got struck by lightning and turned into got the ability to change faces. It's a whole thing.
Oh.
All right,
After we've
Spectre,
had a few drinks.
get to work on my toes.
they immediately start rubbing your goblin toes too. And one of them pulls out a pair of clippers and starts to go clip them.
Yeah, all right.
Clip.
Oh gosh. Ooh. Are they like bird talons where like clip them too close, they just start to go and bleed?
Oh no, these are like
Okay.
they're like so hard to cut through. They're pinging and bouncing off things, and eventually they get your goblin feet looking much like just a little boy's feet, like a little boy's feet that are green, unfilthy and and no longer unkempt.
This feels really weird. I feel lighter though.
Hey, Noose. Would you like a pair of like? So I want to offer him. Excuse me, servant. What I'd love is a pair of. I whisper. What I want to whisper is a pair of like standard Silgarian like flip flops, or like just like at least like the most comfy, casual, like Croc style feetwear. Like I like in my brain, in the back of my head, I know he's gonna turn them down, but I want to offer him like chanclas. Like I want to offer him like just super.
We just all get matching board shorts and sandals.
Dude, if we all had shitty Oakleys that we turned around to the back of our heads, like to protect our neck, I'd be into that.
As soon as you mentioned this about the shoes, a pair of just kind of like wooden clogs, but made of like various silks and other fabrics appear.
Yeah. And I go, Noose, my dude. I know you're protective of your feet, and I know that you've been super kind and caring with me towards your feet. And I want to say, these shoes are shoes that I had when I was a boy your age. And no pressure to put these on, but you owe me nothing, and these are yours to use if you want them. If you want them.
What do they look like?
They look like a wooden clog that's not wood. Wooden clog made out of very like thin and fine materials, more like very fancy cashmere silk slippers.
Nothing like a clog except that it's shoe shaped.
Noose puts them on and then moves around in them. How much do they make? A lot of noise?
No, they're like silk slippers.
Silent.
Ooh, Noose likes them.
They're silent and soft.
Yeah. His toenails clicked before, so it wasn't very quiet.
Yeah, but they just spent a good amount of time. Those spirits spent a good amount of time just trimming up your clickety clacks. Your dang raptor claws.
Yep, I think we're good to go now.
I think so. Can we do outfits here, or should we go shopping?
You can do outfits here.
Perfect. All right. So here's my thought. I think we should do. I like the idea you came up with for matching outfits.
Yeah, for the crew.
Right. I think that everyone should basically, because I think we could just think about it, right? Like I just imagine, I imagine a clown nose on Noose,
and it appears.
Perfect.
Or like board shorts with the sail of the Void Maw as like emblazoned on them.
Well, here's my thought.
Board shorts do not appear.
Oh.
I think that we should
because they don't exist.
I think we should just try out our ideas on everyone, and like just think about them and see which one we like best or perhaps combine some of these ideas before we go out.
We can randomize it for you based on your personalities.
I think I like the matching idea. It'll help us stick together.
Okay.
So,
we can-
I appreciate. No, that is literally why my mother, Marion, as we'll call her, is literally why my mother used to, before we would go out, she would put us all in tie-dyed corduroy overalls before we would go to any amusement park or anything, so she knew exactly which child to snatch up from the crowd.
I can't tell if that's Ogden or Caleb saying that.
It's Caleb.
That's good. All of the above.
Garrett and I are having both a visceral response to my thing about my mom.
All right, so
If we get separated, you just look at someone. Have you seen anybody wearing what I'm wearing?
Exactly. So here's my pick. Here's my thought. And I imagine just like a head to toe, just like dark purple velour pants and jacket.
Damn.
Or like,
a tight look.
But cut like at flood length, so like a little bit above the ankle for the silken clogs to really show off some ankle.
all right, so as you think of this,
So
Ash,
I am in my.
as you think of this, Ash, you see everybody sort of get these silken waist length, a little bit longer, purple frock coats almost, made of silk. Beneath that, just lavender colored waistcoats, complete with sort of creamy white, purple kind of bow ties. And then you get silk in trousers that just a little bit above the ankle. And you get completed with those purple silk Bulgarian slippers that just lightly caress and wrap around your feet up to the ankle.
Actually, the slippers I was going for like a bright gold color, something
Okay,
like
they
completely very bright,
They
draws attention.
instantly the gold.
All right. So this is what I'm thinking.
And I
like
think of
best man at the best wedding ever.
Yeah, this is dope as hell, and I think of Lom the entire time. His name was Lom, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I literally like, as we're getting the sweetest, dopest outfits of all time. I think of Lom the entire, like, whether he gets them or not. Obviously, up
It's
to our
in there.
DM. But my thoughts are always of this. Essentially, this half giant Leviathan. We've decided to hauls our goddamn anchor. I just think of his the thickest calves I've ever seen. I think of like,
King.
yeah, this huge, this thick baby boy, just who hauls our anchor in every time. I just think of that dude, and I'm like, yeah, we're doing this now, but what about that baby boy? And then and I go back to, we're in the moment. I love you guys, but like that's our boy too. Like that's where my head's at. It's like,
right.
We're doing this thing, but that's our boy. That's it's like 85%. I'm in the moment. I love you guys. 15%. I want to make sure this guy gets a cool cut. And I'm back in.
So I
My
go-
boys.
All right.
all right. So if anyone has any other suggestions, you can voice them. I'll happily take them. But this was just what I was thinking.
This is great. We should.
What
We
were you
should
thinking?
What? I think Noose is trying to get some shopping done.
Yeah.
Let's shop. Let's shop.
Well,
Like we've never shopped before. Noose, I want you to shoot for the moon. I want you to go nuts. What's the best thing you've ever thought of?
well,
Let's
no,
go.
no. Like, so, like, I wanted to go. If you know where there's an alchemist, I'd like to find
hell
an
yeah.
alchemist.
Yeah, you would know.
Hell
you're an
yeah.
alchemist.
And then
Hell yeah.
I would like to go get another healer's kit.
So then I look at Noose and I go, I got you, my dude. I jump, cross, step, I dance move. There's a dance move involved. Like I jump, cross, step. Like I like. There's so much flourish. I'm super pumped. I'm so excited to just show off Silgar to Nude.
As soon as Noose mentions he wants to go shopping, you all appear in the hallway.
Outside the room?
Outside the room, and the key is in Noose's hand.
My dude, let's shop till we drop.
And then I want to see, because we need to go to Biff, right?
Biff's cool. We can go to Biff whenever. Biff has been waiting for the information that I have on. I showed them the map and everything that I showed to my mother, who I care and love more. Like, Biff is great. Biff's a great human, and I think he's awesome. Like, I would vouch for Biff in any bar in the entire world, and I think Biff is amazing. I would fully throat chop and punch in the nose Biff if he ever said anything even slightly slandering my mother. I show my mother this thing. So we're good to show Biff this whenever. But we've got shopping and Biff to do. So let's make shopping and Biff thing.
Oh, I just wanted to figure out what was up with this gnome statue that we found in the pyramid.
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. You want to establish a pecking order. I get that. Let's,
but
if you have any shopping needs, no, like that's for you, Capash, that's for you, Eclipse, and that's for you, Noose. Let's establish any shopping needs first. Then we'll go and check in with, what is that statue? What's the deal with that?
All right. So here's what I'm hearing. Downstairs, then shopping. We figure it out from there.
Yep.
Yep, I'm into that. Let's do that then.
All right. You guys make your way downstairs. All the patrons are passed out from the night before.
Yeah, we did it!
I mean, it's like nighttime now, right?
Oh, yeah. So everybody's passed out from
Like
the excessive drinking since you guys got there. Yes.
8:30.
Yeah.
Wow. I said 1 glass per person.
Oh no, I gotta tell you, Cap. I told him to get people fucked up. I that's on me.
All right. Well, no one new has come in. All right. How'd it go? Good.
It went very well. They drank a lot.
All right. Well, anyone else comes in, you know the drill. All right.
Yep.
Ogden Boon, lead the way shopping.
Hold on. Who's the one that looked like they had the most fun?
They all looked kind of similar.
They all look pretty. They had all the fun.
Who's looking for a special someone that perhaps would sing our praises?
You see a
bard?
You see a half-orc who's kind of passed out in front of the fireplace, and his pants have kind of been hiked down a little bit, showing off his half-orc butt crack.
All right.
And he's passed like face down in the wood.
Goodness.
Okay. This guy looked like he had a lot of fun. All right. Noose will go over to him and cast Lesser Restoration. Hey, buddy. You have fun?
I speak Orc.
You understand him saying, "What? I don't understand you."
I translate for Noose and because Noose said, "Hey, did you have a lot of fun?" And I look at Noose, I look at the Orc, to very much say, "Hey, I'm translating." And I go,
"Yeah, killer."
Hey, dude. Yeah, cool. Here's a little hair of the dog, or I give him the alcohol equivalent of the. Hey, drink some of this so you're not totally fucked up. And then I want to be like
sober.
Yeah, he is like completely.
You have a good time. You have a good time, homie.
Newscast Lesser Restoration, so he's sober now.
With no hangover.
Well, then I want to give him a little bit of a nip, and I want to be like, if you had a good time, remember it was the Void Maw that got you there, and I want to look at Noose and be like, "Hey, we want to rep us, right? We want to rep that it was the Void Maw, right?"
Yeah, what? Isn't that
Yeah,
like the
right.
point?
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work if everybody's passed out before we even get started.
And when he like kind of rolls over to sit up, you do see his fourth wiener, but he kind of like pulls his pants up and goes.
You said his fourth wiener?
No, his orc.
I said his
heard
fourth wiener.
I heard forked.
I heard fourth. This guy's got
When did we see the first three?
This guy is a forked wiener. Ding dang.
Definitely one up to that trident.
Forked wiener.
He stands up, pulls up his britches, and says, "Yep, Void Maw, got it," and goes
And
upstairs to sleep.
Also, I want to be like, congrats on all the goddamn ding dongs.
Just one ding dong. One.
Oh, no way. No, you look like you have at least several ding dongs.
Did another spell.
Whew. We need like
Alright.
some sort of evolutionary spell. All right, then we're back.
Oh boy. All right. 2 shopping. Lead the way.
Yeah.
So
Let's make some.
you want to go to the alchemist shop, correct?
That's where Noose would like to go. Yes.
All right. So Ogden, you lead them through the Star District towards the Bitter Salve. It is a alchemist shop. The outside looks like a sort of house that has been displaced. It doesn't belong here. There's massive mushrooms growing on the outside of it. Lots of moss all over this small little wooden shack.
Going to on my hands, just hit all the mushrooms, and then knock on the door.
Everyone want to do a pre-drink or a pre-night shot?
No, here's the thing. I look at Noose and I'm like, my dude, I'll get that the next time. I'm a garbage human, essentially, half human. I'll hit you in a minute, and then I just all the mushroom tops, just slapping them like a dingle dummy, and then slapping on the door, being like, "Let's get ready."
I'm gonna
Roll it makes it -3 right now, anyway, so I don't want to incur more.
Ash,
I'm
what are you
gonna pop the cork on the hellfire.
doing? When you pop it, it just kind of goes.
Put the cork back in.
Mm-hmm.
And take it back out again.
No sound.
Aww. And I'm like, crew, this is a 200 gold bottle of liquor, and I can see no better expression of wealth than to do this. And I just knock back a sip out of the bottle, and then
Just clapping, just
As
clapping.
soon as it touches your throat, it literally feels like hellfire is going down your throat.
woo, that tastes terrible. Why was it so expensive?
Oh, it doesn't taste terrible.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's got a nice burn to it, like a really strong burn, and then once the burn fades, there's like notes of vanilla and caramel, and
it takes a second.
definitely like it's been aged in a barrel, like it's definitely a whiskey, and then something else hits you, and
A train.
it's like a spectral train. It's
Oh,
you get hints of
I know we were on the L tracks. I'm
get-
sorry.
you get
Why
hit-
were we there?
you get hints of chili pepper a little bit, and then
Why did you piss on the third rail? That was
Ace
the
it.
dumbest thing.
and then a sort of tingle goes through your entire body.
Yeah, someone else take a hit of that because that will. Woo.
Yeah, I got you, my dog.
Yep, same thing.
Oh shit. Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna hold off until after the sale.
Woo!
All right.
Woo!
But yeah, you all stand before the bitter salve.
This goes right in.
All right, Noose, you step inside, and you see this
I
sort of.
come in as a protective. I'm protective. I come in with news, and I say nothing, but slightly flex.
Okay. And Noose, when you walk in, it definitely looks like this is supposed to have the aesthetic of it being inside a swamp.
Hmm.
on the inside. Lots of moss all over the walls. Wooden, kind of log-like walls. Standing behind the counter, you see a verdant green tiefling. Instead of horns, you see mossy antlers. Small little mossy antler-like horns. He wears a long sleeveless coat of autumn colors. Almost like the coat is kind of like leaves. They look like leaves, but you can tell it's not. It's just the way the fabric is designed. It looks like there's leaves layered on top of each other with various autumn colors. His arms are covered in tattoos of mushrooms, and his eyes are gold shimmering irises. And he goes, "Oh, what am I do for you?"
Hello. I actually have come across some very good materials, but some of them I'm not. I feel like they might be better off as alchemical components, and I wanted to run a couple of them by you.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, I think I can help you out there. Just show me what you got.
Well, I've got these bits of some harpies that I got on the way here.
Okay.
I have some Morkoth like a bits as well, like a Morkoth heart, some of his guts, and some bladder.
All right.
I have Umberhulk eyes, 4 of them.
Well, that's interesting. You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. And I have a Bulgura tusk.
Oh, a Bulgura tusk. Oh, I haven't seen one of them since I was just a wee boy.
So yeah, I have a couple of other things too, but that's just a little primer of like little items I've come across and I've been maintaining. And yeah, I was wondering if you had any way to, if you knew how much I could get for them, how much you would, if I were to sell them to you, or if you would be useful.
I think for all of these little materials, they're definitely useful to me. I can make some concoctions out of them, I think. Break them all down into their matter and turn it into stuff. I could probably give you about, for all of it, 300 gold worth of gems.
All right. Yeah, all right. That's good. One more thing.
Oh, of course.
What do you have for poisons?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I have quite a bit. Is this a sale? Or are you selling these to me?
Yes.
Okay. And he scoops them all off into a burlap sack, and he pushes a small little bag of gems towards you. All right. So he pulls this kind of small little looks like a tackle box almost, and he opens it, and it kind of pops up, and like 2 other additional little trays pop up, and you see little vials pushed, laying flat in a red velvet kind of bed. And there's maybe like 13 vials there, and he's like, "Oh, I got all kinds in here. I got crawler mucus, I got drow poison, I have something called ether, I have something called malice, I have this thing, it's called acrid," and you see a very familiar purple viscous goo, that very explosive goo in a vial. I get that from the source, that acrid right there. I have malice, I have a bunch of other stuff. What exactly are you looking for?
Just overly good, powerful poisons that might work on stuff that is normally resistant to poison.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you could find something that could sort of affect something that is resistant to poison.
Okay.
But well, I have well, I just have a lot here. Midnight Tears.
Shit.
Serpent Venom, Torpor, Truth Serum, Wyver Poison, Purple Worm Poison. I get that from the dunes out there in the desert. I have Pale Tincture, Oil of Taggart, Essence of Ether, Assassin's Blood, And then I have, acrid, like I said. I have lots. I can also, for a price, custom make something. If you're looking for something special.
Hang on, sorry, did they say truth serum?
Yes, I do. I carry truth serum. Basically, you kind of pour this into somebody's drink or food. Oh, they have to ingest it. And a creature who consumes this and sort of, if it affects them, they cannot, basically for an hour, they cannot knowingly speak a lie.
How much for one dose?
So you mean like a single bottle, like a vial? A vial is a single dose.
All right, yeah, sure.
Oh, you'd be looking at about 150 gold worth of gems.
All right, I'll think about it.
Buy 2. I say, am I listening in on this? I feel like...
I'd assume you guys would all be...
I shouted this in the back of the...
Yeah, that's take 2 for me. Like 300 of my 233, 32. 2,332. Take 300 of my gold to get 2 of them.
Right,
I was trying to decide if it's worth taking from the party fund and using it tonight for something stupid.
No, this is if you use it for stupid, that is 300 from Ogden Boon's gold that he's like, let's make stupid happen if that's the deal.
I will deal with you 2 customers after I deal with the goblin because he was first.
Sure. All right.
Oh, sorry. And then I apologize and do the most the deep and respective Silgarian vow that I can.
All right, and he turns back to News. So, sorry about that. What interests you?
Did you say you had wyvern poison?
I have wyvern poison. Yes.
You
apply it to what? You apply it to your weapons.
I have blow darts.
You could apply it to blow darts. Yes. It is 1,200 gold worth of gems for that.
Oh boy. That's all half my money. Never mind, though. I could only probably use that once or twice anyway. Shucks.
I also have basic poison as well. I also, if you happen to partake in extracurricular activities, I also have things you could also buy on that front.
Oh yeah, what you got?
I have drugs. That is what I meant.
Yeah. What you got to do?
Oh well, I've got a bunch of stuff. Basically, I dabble in these things called Fey mushrooms. They come from the Feywild.
Haven't we heard of these before, guys? Fey mushrooms.
We for sure.
We had a gnome.
Yeah, the gnome who tried joining the crew. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've heard something of those, certainly.
If it's a true Fey mushroom that you get, you can actually sort of see into the ethereal plane for a time being, and well, when you come out of the high, it's quite an experience. Some people pass out instantly. Some people have altered states of consciousness, and others will. They grow mushrooms out of their skin.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna call it. I'll take some of your what is that? Crawler mucus?
Yeah, crawler mucus. Crawler mucus, it's a contact poison. So you have to smear it on an object, and it remains potent until it is touched or washed off. If you touch it on someone if you do direct skin contact, they will suffer the effect if they are, if they come under effect of the poison. The poison actually paralyzes people.
Oh, so it's a little bit like like this Mesowoff poison I got.
Oh, quite similar, yes. For a vial of the crawler mucus, it's 200 gold worth of gems.
All right, you got it.
How many would you like, little man?
Oh, just one.
He
One.
hands you a kind of orange amber colored vial. Be very careful with that. You don't want it to break and get on your skin.
Yeah. All right. Also, my buddy Ogden helped me find this right here. And he's going to show the vial of yellow dust.
Oh, well, that is very interesting. I haven't seen that since I was on Ipshire. Can I examine that, please?
Yes, you may.
He takes a vial.
I back up Noose on this, and I crooks-eyed look at the guy to make sure he's being cool.
Kind of looks at it, pops the cork a little bit, smells it briefly, and then puts it back. Oh, and this is something I haven't seen in a very long time. Like I said. This is called... Well, it's what we like to call in the alchemist circles as lightning powder.
What? What can you tell me about it?
Oh, lightning powder is basically what happens after an arcane sort of powered lightning storm. You can kind of... It's generally found on taller surfaces that are concentrated areas around these lightning storms, like jungle canopies, towers, stuff like that.
Do you have access to the 10-foot towers in Silgar?
I do not know.
Do you want that? Do you want exclusive?
I'd very much like to get my hands on it, but it's also very useful, so I could see why you might want to keep it around.
Well, no, I can see why I want to keep it around. I could also see why I want to make that a business opportunity for both of us.
I'll get back to it after I continue to deal with this goblin.
I'm sorry. Noose, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here stepping on your steez. Noose, continue. I just want to... Noose, get your business.
Alright, so, lightning powder.
Yeah.
If you douse a target in it, generally, it's also a contact... Not really a poison, it's more of a contact... It's hard to explain. The target sort of gets susceptible to it. They get paralyzed, and the paralysis can last... It kind of ranges. Sometimes it can be indefinitely. Sometimes it can be for hours, minutes, seconds. The higher the dose, the longer it'll last. If you pour this entire vial, even if you just pour this entire vial onto somebody, you could probably knock them out, paralyzed. I mean, for a good half hour, maybe more.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. All right. Thank you.
Also, a fun fact: if you target say if lightning hits this powder, it'll actually generate a small lightning storm in the area. So I've heard. I haven't seen it done, but it's something I've heard.
So, without turning his head, he'll just look at Ash.
Huh? What?
Oh, nothing. All right. This is perfect. Thank you for all the information.
Yeah. Anything else I can do for you, little goblin? Any of this other poison sort of interest you?
They all are very interesting, though they're all very amazing and useful as well. Though I'm trying to keep some of my options open. Can I perhaps get do you have any opposite end of the spectrum stuff for poison?
I have antidotes, if that's what you're looking for. I also have, just various sort of salves and healing supplies. I don't carry potions. You'd have to go to the magic store nearby. That is called the Valor and Honor. It is a magic shop.
Augie! He's wanting to know who wants to go with him. That's me, I'm Augie. Anybody want to go to the magic store? Boom, boom, baby! Just do it last time.
Before I throw one of my bottles of poison at your friend there,
I deserve it!
I do sell healers kits.
Yeah, I would like
I
to
make
buy.
them myself. He lifts up a pouch made of moss.
That looks spectacular. I would like 2 of those, please.
Oh, that'll be 10 gold of gems, please.
You got it.
And he hands you 2 of these moss-covered pouches full of homemade salves and ointments from various swamp sources.
Alright, guys. I'm done. Sorry it took so long.
No, you're good. You're great.
All right. Salutations, everybody.
What?
Cap, what do you want or need?
No, literally nothing.
Literally nothing?
Yeah.
Is this a store for magics?
Yes, if you go down... yes. You look like you belong here. Just go down the road, take a left, and you'll find Valor and Honor. It's run by one of my closest friends, Uthrin Velkath.
Uthrin Velkath. Great. Here's my question for you.
All right.
What are your secrets? What are you hiding? What's your like, hey, I want to satisfy high rollers? Because I want to point out, Newt, who just did a bunch of business, Ash, who looks pale and intimidating as hell, Eclipse, who's a cat person just like hanging out, and then me, still Gary, and I want to be like, we want to know the secrets. Like, in that sequence, with that amount of intimidation, but like, probably not hard intimidation, just...
You could probably place bets at the Bone Grove or join the fights. I hear they've got some pretty good prizes tonight at the Bone Grove.
Thank you, and your name was...
Oh, yes, I forgot to give you all my name. That's how rude of me.
How rude of us not to ask?
That's fine. Nobody really asks me anymore.
Oh, well, I didn't
Everyone
ask.
that comes in kind of knows who I am at this point. My name is Lucius Hargreave.
Lucius Hargrave. Thank you. You've been a gem and a treasure. We're going to move on to the place you suggested us to.
Yeah, the Valor and Honor.
We're going to move on to the Valor and Honor. But I got to say, thanks so much for hooking up my dude. And I want to give you an extra 100 ruby.
All right, thank you.
Look at Rube.
I love it. All right, have a good one. Little man, I hope all the stuff you got for me today works out. And did anybody actually buy the Truth Serum or no?
I didn't. I would,
No.
but I didn't.
No? Okay. He's like, all right, well, I hope my gifts help you out there, little man.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Hey, Noose, did you buy that Truth Serum?
No. I have Zone of Truth.
That makes sense.
Oh, what's the price tag on that Truth Serum?
It has the exact same effect as Zone Truth.
What's
it'd be kind of pointless to buy.
what's
Price
the
tag was pretty steep. It was
150 each, I think you said.
150 gold each.
Then I look at him and I go, "We're good. Thanks, dude."
I kind of established that when nobody wanted it.
Bye. Like, just trying to be cool, but obviously
As
more
soon
shit.
as you all leave, he kind of like visibly like rolls his eyes and seems to write something in a notepad and then puts it back beneath the counter.
Oh, damn it! That's a telltale character going. He will remember this.
But you guys leave the
Shit.
the bitter salve, and
Shit.
where do you guys want to go before we start to wrap this stuff up?
Noose, where you at?
I think someone said magic shop, right?
I'm gonna see if I can't find a kid
Wait,
with
Noose.
a cow and try to sell him some magic beans.
Noose. I appreciate. Noose, I gotta tell you.
We can get a whole cow with one of these magic beans.
Noose.
Magic cow
I got a
costs
feeling.
like nothing.
Noose, I'm sorry to pull rank on you. I just met you. You know everyone better than I do, but like I've literally seen you eat children recently. And man, are we trying to really just tempt fate here? Like,
What do you mean?
what I'm saying is do your own thing, and I appreciate.
Before you came along, I was helping Gawain all the time.
Of course. No. Here's the thing. Since I've come along, you've joined in the adventures, you've helped me out. You've also eaten the children of my home, my heart, this beautiful, wonderful big desert island / oasis on this jewel of misery. You've eaten the children who've survived that. So there are children who are these hardy, strong, wonderful children. You've eaten them to protect yourself. I'm not trying to tell you you're necessarily wrong, but also I'm not trying to tell you you're right either for eating the children of my homeland. So I'm in a bit of a pickle, as you can see, where like I want to support, hey, do your own thing, but don't eat the children of the home where I live. I'm in a bit of a weight of choice situation where I want to support your actions, but also don't eat the children where I live. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We're like, I want to continue celebrating, but I don't want to celebrate by eating a stew of the children of Silker.
I think you might be
That's where
drunk.
I'm at. What? No, hold on.
Because I was just talking about selling some beans to a kid, and you assumed I was going to eat him.
It's a close association. We're a step away. I think
that big step is murder.
I watched you eat a bunch of children.
But I never murdered a kid.
That's fair. You know what, Noose? You're
Do
right.
that.
A person walks by, just looks at you guys having this very loud conversation in the street, and just kind of hurries along with their child.
Magic beans.
Oh, there was a kid. There was a kid. Shit.
Have a good night.
Yep.
And you guys see one of the Kebuche just turn and just keep his eye right on the four of you. One of the guards just.
I'm sorry, News. I never presume to. I never want to presume to. I never want to presume to. I never want to police your actions. But my main concern is the children of Silver. And I've seen you eat those kids. I've seen you eat them. And I can't unsee that.
All right. They would have just wadded somewhere. The same place.
You've got a very valid point. I just can't unsee it.
Okay, then what can I do about it? I don't know why we're talking about it if there's nothing that can be done.
That's a very solid point. You make a good point. I'm just sitting here trying to wrestle with it. Oh, I can't unsee it. Oh,
Maybe in like a couple levels I can change that.
Gross.
I can change it with the miracle of alcohol, which I think we should go to this magic shop so we can get back to the partying.
magic shop!
There we go.
Let's go.
Deuce wants potions, Ogden wants magic, and I want to get to partying.
Yeah, I'm into it. Let's go.
All right. So you guys eventually take the directions that was given to you by Lucius, and you guys find the Valor and Honor. It is a sort of a building that looks like it's been designed to look like a chest. And there's a big purple tongue sticking out of the chest, which is clearly fake. And there's a swinging sign that says Valor and Honor, and it's just like a frame of just a cauldron with magical items just pouring out of it.
I know a limerick about honor. Ask me about it later.
Then you guys step inside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, you step inside and you guys immediately see just glass cases everywhere full of just magical items. You can instantly just feel magic. Like, there's no needing to sense it, you know. Floating around the room are 3 sort of squid-like looking creatures with long tendrils where their eyes are on, kind of bulbous and looking around. You would know these to be 3 flumps, just sort of floating around. They look like they might be security kind of for the shop. Behind the counter, you see an albino loxodon, one of the elephant folk, with magenta-colored eyes, wearing flowing black silks that seem to have cinnamon sticks and other spices woven throughout the cloaks. They smell heavily of just fragrant spices and cinnamon. Immediately in the counter, the front counter, in a glass case, is a black wand with tufts of purple crystals growing out from it. And the glass case is actually built into the front counter. You also see scrolls everywhere and books behind the counter, and potions as well. And this loxodon is just like, oh, hey, new patrons, what's going on, guys?
What's the quickest, easiest, like, is there a haste spell that is near the counter that I can, like, match their vibe and be like, oh, yeah, dude, I've got this, like, it's, like, right here, this thing. Yeah, dude, I'll be, like, in and out. Yeah, bro, like, just give me this thing and I'll, like, give you the money for it and, like, I'll be out of your tusk, bro.
Why are you talking like that?
No reason, just trying to hang out like a cool bro, dude.
I feel like you're mocking me and it's very offensive. I kind of don't want to sell you anything.
Oh, never, bro. No, dude.
Okay, I have scrolls and books. I have a wand. Do you like
A wand?
wands?
What kind of wands, dude?
It's a wand of warping. You can open up rifts. Kind of like you point at a wall, it'll make a rift, and you can walk through that wall and appear on the other side. You can draw a little rift on the floor and go through the floor. Basically, you can make holes in space. You can make holes in creatures and kind of walk through the creature and basically hurt the fuck out of it, you know?
Oh. While traveling through it?
Yeah, you travel through the creature, deal damage, you know, it's like forceful, you know, you're teleporting through a creature, basically.
Yeah, but, like, how much is that wand?
8,000 gold worth of gems.
Ooh, that's pretty steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do 2,000. I can do 2,000 worth of gold and gems.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I got scrolls. I got books. Yep.
Cool. We'll talk in a second. I'm just gonna peruse while we hang out.
All right. Ash, what are you doing?
Ash is just like leaning against the wall in the back of the room, waiting for them to wrap it up. Ash has had to do zero shopping. He's just ready to party.
All right. I look at them and I give them the winks, and I'm like, I've greased the wheels. If you need help, let me know. I'll grease some more. I got you. Like just a
I can
positive
hear you
like
talking.
shit. Well then, what do you want to be cool? Do you need a cool thing?
I need you to make your mind up or leave. That'd be cool.
All right. Well, then I'll make my mind up. Do you have any items that would help my intelligence, or like I feel like I will always want to be smarter? And I also, do you have any scrolls I can peruse to just, do you have any scrolls that would make my whole party faster?
So you're looking for a spell scroll that's hasted?
A tasted?
Haste.
Hasted.
Yeah, I get you now. Yeah. I would look for a scroll of haste, or I would look for something that would make me more intelligent.
I don't think I got anything to work that miracle. I do have a.
I get you, dude.
Don't we all? You know, us
Right?
fellow wizards gotta have
You
banter.
chill us out. You chill us out. I talk them out. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those spell scrolls, man.
For the haste?
Yeah, you know, I could put any spell on a scroll.
Then I gotta ask for Eclipse. Eclipse has gotta ask. But are there any boots with haste? He was trying to ask for boots of haste, right?
Yes. I could sell boots of haste. Yeah, I could put that on some boots, I guess. That'll net you that'll cost you probably. Yeah, I could. Boots of speed's probably what you're looking for.
Sure.
Those are rare. That's technically it'd be a lot of work. It's a rare magical item. Net you probably be looking at around 10,000 gold worth of gems.
Jeeps creeps. And you said my spell of haste was how much?
What level spell is haste? Third? Thank you. That would probably run you about 200 gold pieces worth of gems for that spell scroll.
Yeah, I'll take that spell scroll.
Alright, he hands you a spell scroll of haste. And I got potions all day.
And then I look at Noose and go, hey Noose,
Yeah.
what's our spell situation? Do we need more spells? Do we need potions? I'm sorry I'm so ignorant of our potion situation, but like I feel like you're the keeper of potions. What do we need as far as potions go? Can I help with this, or is this guy boning us? I feel like I'm lost to sea with this. I'm tagging you in. What's the potion situation we're in?
Well, I currently have 3 Guido healing potions, and I know that there are 3 other healing potions somewhere around you guys. I'm not sure if any of you grabbed them or, chose to take them. Like, we got them as loot for something, but I don't know if any of you guys added them. So I'll just add them, and you'll find all the health potions on me, I guess. Yeah.
Eclipse had some on her, but she used them.
Huh?
Eclipse had a couple on her, but she used them already.
Yeah.
I just
All
don't
right.
her equipment.
All right. And we recently just got 3 more. So. All right. Cool.
We should be probably good then, right?
Yeah.
Dope. I'm probably good right now. Anyone else? We should get to the party part of our hangout.
I agree.
I'm into it.
All right.
All right. Just the
Thank
spell
you.
scroll then. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night to you as well.
And he just goes into the back of the shop.
All right. I lead the way out into the night.
All right. You lead your way out into the night, and you head towards wherever you're going to spend the rest of the night partying. And I think,
we're going back to the Elephant and Shield.
All right.
Oh, I think it's where we're going to end up. But I feel like that if there's like a street or an outdoor area where people,
Yes.
I'm thinking like New Orleans style.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You do hear a lot of commotion coming from a couple blocks to the east, like loud hooting and hollering and screaming.
Oh, we're going towards the hooting. We're going towards the most
alrighty.
The loudest, most rambunctious, like.
All right.
We're going towards a hoot fest.
So you
we're getting
guys
a hoot
head off to the east. You eventually make your way to the Moon District. I'll describe that quickly, and then we'll close out on this session because it's getting quite late. Mainly thinking of Sam here. The district houses more adult
You
entertainment.
still need to pack.
You can guess. The streets are made of glittery white marble. Blue lights float about, causing the district to look perpetually at night, even though you guys are already at night, with blue false moonlight kind of emanating from these floating lights. And you eventually follow your way to the hooting and hollering, and you see a giant white skull-shaped building. And carved into the forehead of the skull is the Bone Grove. And you see people out in the alley, like out in front of it, like 30 or so people out in front of it, just drinking heavily, throwing their bottles on the ground, pushing each other around. And inside you can hear the sound of clashing metal and fists and people screaming as they're punched and just hooting and hollering from inside the Bone Grove. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week, I guess.
Woo!
Nice.
Because you guys end the session in front of the Bone Grove, which I really hope. It's a lot of fun stuff in there.
Oh boy.
Bone Grove.
But thanks for watching, everybody. Just trying to get through this real quick so Sam can go to bed.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
I get it.
We're also getting to usually the end point anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully we'll see what happens next week. It should be interesting. Spent a lot of gold worth of gems so far.
More to spend.
More to spend.
We have so much to spend still.
The wand is a lot of fun. Magic shop, the alchemy shop. I got a name for the episode. Everything was fun. We had some more plot hooks introduced. Ogden's mom taken to the Feywild with Mikael. And it's really cool because I can use still most of my episode 27 notes for next week. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I guess we'll find out what the party chooses to do next week while they're having their night out on the town. Again, quick announcements before we go. No Chris Estrade tomorrow night, as I will also be out of town traveling. And no demystifying DMing until further notice, I guess.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Very busy though, unfortunately.
I get it.
But we'll get that back going as soon as possible. Soldiers of the Lich Queen back as soon as possible.
That one is on the way. We're working on it.
Very excited. And everything else in terms of our games. That idea. We'll be back next week, regular time. So join us next week to see the culmination of everything you saw tonight in terms of our games. So as always, thanks for watching, everybody. And day drinking is okay.
That's okay.
If you work nights. I work nights, so I day drink. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.